Flux, do you have access to a hammer and anvil picture?
Why?
Because if we're gonna do the plan, I'm gonna need to make a. I want to.
The plan ain't anywhere on this map, dude.
Oh! I thought the. Okay.
The plan will be off of the hill somewhere.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
This is the actual stronghold. This is where we are not right now, but this is where the majority of the game will take place.
Fair enough.
Where'd they go? Oh, hey, they just appeared at that giant hammer and anvil that was there. That wasn't there yesterday. Let's go smash them.
Darn it! They found us with a giant hammer and anvil.
I assume your word of recall was a bit more discreetly placed.
I don't know what the map says.
What are you doing? No solicitors to morning. No, don't put up a shrine.
Oh.
Why are they 5 tokens?
I don't know.
Flux, are you gonna play with us as a player? That it?
That'd be cool.
I'm assuming the dwarf is Neo, the cat is Red, the archer is Kiri. So, who are the 2 others?
The elf is me. We're a half elf.
Okay. Who put down the sorcerer? Was that you, Red?
Who put down Gideon?
You, Red, because you didn't have your cat token set up?
How did that even happen?
Yeah, gotcha.
I didn't do that. Wait, I don't even have Gideon's picture anymore.
Don't know, don't care.
Also, Bob needs to go away.
Are we ready now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready, Red?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Red.
Hello?
Okay. You 4 adventurers have been hired by a nearby village to clear out the stead of the hill giant chief Nonsra. He's been attacking their village recently with a much more increased fervor than he used to. And the village chieftain's afraid of possibly something behind these attacks. You've been hired to go in, if possible, kill Nosra, but more importantly, find any clues behind the attacks and immediately return if it's something sinister. They provided you with the finest horses, a guide to lead you there, and a splendid map showing the exact location of the fortress. Nosra, the chief, is a very thoroughly despicable hill giant known to ambush and backstab, things that are less expected of hill giants, creatures that normally just rush up and bash. It took about 3 days from the village, but you arrived in the hills surrounding the fortress and found a nice little secluded cave that you've made your home camp at. And that's where we're going to start.
Okay.
Okay.
Aye, laddies, I have this plan. God, I can't pronounce it. I can't do this right.
What is your plan?
Assume I'm talking in a Scottish accent. I was gonna try it,
All right.
but it won't work. I got a plan. I have this spell that
Is
I
it
can
a good
do.
plan?
It'll get us out if we get in trouble.
Sounds
Lad,
good to me.
I need 24 hours. So one of you can go scout down there, find out what's going on. Or you can just wait in this cave and see if there's coming and goings from the fucking camp. Can we see it from the cave?
Where is the cave?
The cave is not on this map. You can generally see the fortress. It is a very big fortress, as expected of giants, but you can't make out that much of it. It would take maybe 20 minutes to get down nearby to actually see it.
So I need 24 hours. I got to make a shrine to my god.
I'll scout.
And then I need to sanctify the area. And when I'm done doing that, I can designate it a sanctuary. And if we get in trouble, I could say a certain word, and it'll teleport us all back to this location out of danger. Even if you're knocked out. The time.
Works for
Yep.
me.
Sounds good to me.
All right. And I sit down, legs crossed, which is hard for a dwarf. So short, really. And I start doing this. And for the record, his name is Omdor Forge. He is a dwarf in full plate. The only thing visible is his face. And he is covered in symbols of the anvil and hammer. And he starts to do what he said he was going to do.
Okay. So, I guess in like the 24 hours that will lead up to this, I'll try and do a little bit of scouting up ahead. To see like maybe like, okay, we're at the entrance of the cave. Like maybe do a little scouting. Like maybe see if there are like tracks of the giants, stuff like that. Like maybe like stuff they left behind. Which I guess sounds like probably a combination of stealth and perception. Sound about right?
Steve indicated that he was going to scout as well. Are you guys going together or separately?
Oh, we'll be staying together then.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. And are you doing anything, Raska?
No, I'm just gonna stay here and make sure nothing happens to our dwarf friend.
Okay. So Raska guards the cave while Amdor does his blessings and sets up the Forge of Morden. Steve and Alicia head out to track the giants and scout out the area. So the giants, actually, give me a stealth roll and a perception roll.
All right, starting with stealth and perception.
Stealth and perception.
Yes.
Okay.
You can either assist Alicia, or you can either assist each other, which in case one of you gets advantage, or you can roll separately.
I'll
Roll separately.
Okay.
That's my stealth. And that is my perception.
Okay, so the two of you are rather sneaky as you head out. You begin looking for tracks, and Alicia points out a great deal of things, but giant tracks are something both of you can very easily see. Hill giants aren't the sneakiest of creatures. You can identify giant footprints, giant tracks left behind by their mauls being dragged across the ground, bits of meat that they had been eating on the way home, that kind of thing. You eventually, after about 20 minutes, you arrive at the giant stead. It's a pretty well guarded area. There's some giants out around the front door. There's sounds of hustling and bustling, and occasional punches and laughs and shrieks from inside. But scouting around the outside, the windows, you can't really see through any of the windows that well. They're for a height that's a bit higher than you.
Well, what's your character's name?
Steve.
Steve. If you want, you could try getting on my shoulders, and maybe I could try lifting you up to see inside the windows.
Just start climbing up the window. Or climbing up the wall to the window. I don't need help.
Okay. Let me know what you see.
I take a look.
What's going on, Amdor?
Since it's gonna be 24 hours, the moment I start to feel exhaustion, I will pop Lester Restoration on myself to take away that point. So I won't have exhaustion.
Okay. Steve, you climb up the wall to one of the windows. There's only a few windows. There's maybe like two that you can actually see. The rest of the place seems to be actually well fortified for a stronghold. And as you climb up, you start to look through, and all you can really see is like the backside of a dresser.
All right, I climb back down and let that be known.
That's a backside of a dresser. Okay. And there was nothing else?
Nope.
Are there any other windows around us, or is that really the only one we can see right now?
That's really it. There aren't really any windows other than those two that you saw.
All right. I guess maybe we could head back and let them know what we found. Wait, hang on. Perception check. I just want to see if I can hear anything nearby. Any like big thump of like giants, or is it just quiet?
From, away from the stronghold, you don't really hear anything else. Towards the stronghold, you hear the sounds of giants, as to be expected from their stronghold. But you don't hear like any giants coming around or investigating the area.
Okay. Well, giants obviously, but at the very least, it doesn't sound like they're like moving towards us. Roughly with that perception check, could I maybe gauge an idea of maybe how many there are, or is it just too many to count, or sound just bleeds together?
Yeah, the sounds just bleeding together.
Alright, so there's a good number of giants. So that's basically what I can figure. Alright. Well,
I forgot to add, sorry, that you guys arrived around dusk from the trip from the village. So you guys are in the middle of the night kind of scouting this out.
okay. So it's in the middle of the night. Okay, like,
Yeah.
with the amount of noise I'm hearing, crap, I think that'd be more like a nature check, like, if that'd be, like, usual, like, or if it'd be probably just more than would just be sleeping. I think nature? Maybe?
Okay, roll a nature check, I guess.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about them. And their daily habits.
Yeah, you're not really that well acquainted with giant habits.
Well, figure we probably should go back and at least let them know what... Actually, out of curiosity, how long did it take for us to get from, like, where the group was to where we were? Because I think you mentioned, like, we got to, like, the cave at around dusk?
Yeah, you got to the cave around dusk. It took you about maybe 20 minutes to get here. Get to the actual stronghold. So it's about... It's getting late. It's getting into the night.
Yeah, don't know about you, Steve, but I'd rather at least be with the group in case there are others that decide to come out and play, as it were.
I sure can go okay.
As they enter the cave, Amdor is now up, and he is burning incense. He is putting certain symbols into the wall of the cave with sacred oils. It's all elaborate, and then as he sees y'all, good, you're back. Well, we need to while I'm in the middle of this, I need to know what you guys want this cave to become. I get to grant this location one effect.
What kind of effects could you grant it?
Within 100 feet of the shrine, and I point to the back of the little shrine to Mordrin, you cannot be frightened while you would be near it. I could make the entire area covered in magical darkness. Fortunately, that means we would not be up to see either. I could make it as bright as daylight at all times. Probably not the best idea. I could protect us from one type of damage. I could make anything in this area vulnerable to one type of damage. I could make it where where it would create a sort of silence effect where nothing could be heard outside this cave.
No, that's a silence effect throughout the area. No sound can be made inside the cave either.
Oh, no sound. It says no sound can emanate from within. Oh, you're right. Within the space. Okay. I can prevent teleportation, which I don't think is going to be a big issue here. I can prevent the creation of undead in the area, which I think we're going against giants, not undead.
I don't think we really have to worry all that much about that.
And I can also make it where anyone in this cave can understand anyone else in this cave, no matter the language they speak. Personally, I'm for the courage effect.
Yeah, same here.
Or the making us resistant to a certain type of damage.
Being resistant to being smashed would probably be a good idea against giants. At the same time, I'm thinking like the resistance of getting smashed.
This entire time, he's still essentially drawing the symbols this whole conversation.
Yeah, it's actually a rather unpleasant smell for most of you.
Everybody okay with that? Resistance to bludgeon, then?
Yeah.
I take it?
I shrug, sure.
Okay. We'll just assume Diplo's character said the same. Alright. Alright, yeah. Alright, then, well, y'all enjoy your rest. Make sure one of you is on watch. I'm not going to be able to be watching while I do this. And he goes back to what he's doing.
Okay, I'll stand watch. Anyone else gonna stand watch?
I can do watch for a bit, yeah.
Well, there's one of you that has to do bless, and there's 3 of the others, so I'm assuming we're setting up a watch order?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Probably.
Okay, so who wants to be first? Who
I'll,
wants to be second? Who wants to be third?
I'll be first.
I'll be third.
Leaves you with second.
Yep.
Aska? That's close. Okay, the night passes by pretty peacefully. There's not actually the wildlife you would expect of the hills near this area. Perhaps they were scared off by the giants, or perhaps the giants hunted them to extinction. You don't know. But the day passes, the sun breaks, and the day begins. Amdor is still into his forging up an anvil. He's now actually making something on the anvil, apparently. He muttered something about having to bless the place by actually forging something in the forge. But it's very hard to sleep through.
Always takes forever.
Well, nothing seemed to be coming, so that's a good thing.
About how much longer do I have?
Well, day just broke, so you've got about 10 more hours.
Ugh. Alright, then I'll
So
have
day
to...
broke around like 7-ish. Night falls around 7-ish, 8-ish. So yeah, around 10, 11 hours.
Alright,
It's a long process, Amdor.
Yeah. Amdor, as he's forging, he says, by the way, I probably should mention, I am going to need a rest as well when we're done to get some of these spells back.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
so after I'm done, which will be dusk again, I'll need to sleep, and then I guess we can go in the morning.
Okay.
But I understand this is a lot, but keep in mind, this will allow us to teleport out if we need to.
Oh, it's understandable.
Does anyone want to scout during the day? See how the place has changed?
I'd be interested in scouting out. Steve, would you like to assist as well?
Sounds like fun.
Alright. Stealth
Can
roll.
I get stealth checks from you guys? Yeah.
Okay.
No perception this time because you're just kind of scouting out the area, not actually looking for tracks or anything. Okay, so Alicia, you stumble a bit and start making noise, but Steve rolled high enough that he actually kind of compensates for yours. The two of you get out and through the hills pretty stealthily. When you actually get to the stronghold proper during the daytime, it is a doozy. It is guarded by multitudes of giants. There's maybe like 10, 10 around the stronghold, like a few at each door guarding it, ones in watchtowers. This place is much more heavily guarded than it was last night.
That's
Interesting.
A lot of them.
Oh, is a note flux. Do I really have to roll for stealth when I can't roll below a 22?
Yes.
Yes, because you could roll higher than a 22.
Okay.
Reliable talent's great, but it always can be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get back to the camp. There's a lot of them.
Always that chance that one of the giants rolls a 23.
All right.
I mean, technically, if you want, we could just do passive stealth rolls, which would give you a 22. Or I take 10. If you want to do that, so you don't have to roll each time.
No. Neil was right. It could always roll higher.
Okay. So you guys heading back?
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys head back. It's about... I'm not going to give you actual times. That's just be a little hassle. You guys head back.
Mm-hmm.
So, lads, what'd you say?
Lots and lots of giants guarding that stronghold.
Were they there at night?
No.
Nope.
So what you're saying is we should go at night?
It's my preferred time to do anything.
Probably be the best. There's also chances there might be quite a few that are asleep.
All right. Well, then it sounds like what we're going to need to do is going to sleep in this cave another night. We're going to need to watch during the day. One of you probably see how the watch is, see when they switch, and then we go that night. We're in this cave for a full another day. He goes
Yeah.
back to fucking burning incense and muttering.
Alright. Bob, you're probably the best at this, so you're gonna check out at night. I'm gonna just look in
Who's
the area.
Bob?
Yeah, who's
Wait,
Bob?
Steve. Steve, you're the best at this, so you're definitely a lot quieter than me. So I can trust you to at least check things out again at night and report back if there's still guards out or if they just stop.
Yep.
Laddie, do you need some help with your stealth? If that's what you're saying.
I'm okay at it, but it's obvious that Steve's much better at it than me.
I touch him. I as I'm drawing a rune, I motion for him to come to me.
Okay, Steve, go to him.
No, not Steve. You.
Oh. Okay. My character.
Bend down, lad.
Okay. She.
I slap him across the
Don't
face.
believe you can actually do this, bud.
I can. You can't. You don't have to do the 24 hours back to, continuously.
Okay.
It's one of the lines in the spells. You can break it up and do something small, something one action spells or something. But you have to essentially have to do 24. You have to do it over a 24-hour period. You can break it up over days if you want to. So I reach over, I slap you across the face. There, you now have a better sense for your dexterity skills. Essentially, I cast enhance ability on you.
So what does that do for me?
Advantage on all dex skills.
Okay. Also, chances are my character is probably not that much taller than yours. She's only 4'8".
Thought you were an elf.
I am an elf. I just rolled really low for the height.
Oh, then I'm taller than you. Fine, whatever. I bend down and slap you across the face. There. Now you have it. And then I go back to muttering.
Wow, an elf that's shorter than a dwarf. Okay, so, okay, Bob, Steve, let's get going. See what we can find.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going out to just scout the area and stake it out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
They're doing what Amdor said. They're watching the guards, seeing when they switch posts.
Yep.
Seeing how many of there are, that sort of thing.
So you head out. Takes about another 20 minutes. The guard situation really hasn't changed since you were last there. There's still about 10 out guarding the different areas. You stay there, kind of kneeling down and laying down in the tall grass around the hills for about 3-4 hours till a little bit into the afternoon, until the guards finally change and they swap, and then there's another 10 out there. You keep scouting it out till come about dusk. Then about an hour into dusk, most of the guards go back in, and there's just like 3 guards left out.
Okay. So there's only 3 guards out this time.
But there's always the ever-present guard in the watchtower. That's the one. No matter what the other areas change, there's the one in the watchtower.
Is that one in the watchtower part of the 3 that are watching, or is there just 3 guards outside, not counting the guy in the
There's 3 outside.
So not counting the guy in the watchtower. Okay.
For visual reference, where are they coming from, and where is the watchtower? For the record.
1 second. The watchtower is up over here. Can you see if I ping on a black
Yep.
area?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
So the watchtower is standing up over on this area near the southern side of the fortress. Most of the guards are mainly positioned in the front of the fortress. There's a few scattered around.
And the direction they've been coming from every time they go from the cave? Just the road?
Yeah, they've been kind of avoiding the main road, but sticking nearby it to keep eye on it.
Cool.
So it's a little bit into the night. You guys gonna head back? Or stay scouting?
Steve, you want to stay for like maybe another hour before heading back?
Yeah, stay until we need rest.
Okay, so you stay for another hour. You keep an eye out. The watchtower guard, from what you can see, seems to be the more serious of the ones, but that may just be because he's the only one who's alone. The other ones down near the bottom of the building seem to be joking, pushing, laughing, finding small animals to be cool too. Every so often, one of them brings out like a large barrel that they seem to pass around. You're not sure what's in the barrel, but you can each make your own assumptions.
Probably alcohol.
But that's about it for the other hour.
I was assuming a halfling.
They're obviously swigging from the barrel.
They're
As I said,
obviously
halfling.
shaking. They're obviously just giant rattles, and they in fact are baby giants, and they're having fun.
I somehow doubt that. Well, I think this is probably all we're going to get, Steve. I think we probably should definitely get back.
Agreed.
Okay, you guys head back.
As they enter, as they enter, once you get within 100 feet of where the shrine is, you suddenly feel sturdier, like your skin toughens up, and you don't quite understand why. All right, please continue.
Okay. So we head back.
You guys head back. Amdor is asleep. I would assume, right? Yeah, passed out.
Amdor has passed the fuck
Passed
out.
out on a bedroll on the side of the cave.
Would you have a glowing effect on the shrine, or is it just the shrine looks normal?
There's a slight glowing effect just from the embers that are still in the forge, but That's about it. Just a normal shrine.
Fair enough.
If no one had told you it was blessed, you wouldn't assume it was blessed.
Rash just continues to smoke.
When you enter the area, you know that you're in an area. It's just there's no visual because I didn't go with the visual effect. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have an idea of how to deal with those guards on the front.
What do you think?
I could just sneak. I can sneak over there and poison their barrel.
Okay, it's an option. What do you have that could be used for that?
Yeah, basic poison.
All right.
Honestly, I don't. Out of character, I don't see anything in the player's handbook besides just basic poison.
Want to give me a nature check on giants?
Me? All right.
Yeah, give me a
Somebody.
nature check on. No, I'll have Steve do it.
Okay.
Steve's already got this plan. Steve didn't roll great, but from Steve's memory, giants are pretty hardy creatures.
So probably
They're at least 3-4 times the size of a normal man, and hardier even more than that.
So how does Poisoner Kit work? Hold on. Can I make poisons better?
Look in Xandor's guide. There's probably should be something if it's a tool set or something.
Oh, because I have the Poisoner's Kit. Xander's guide. Okay,
I
hold
could
on.
fireball them, you know.
Yeah, but that's gonna be loud. We're trying to be stealthy. Oh, I'm not there. I'm asleep.
There's an awful lot of noise coming from that unconscious person.
Yeah.
He talks in his sleep.
He's a 125-year-old dwarf. He heard stupid and he had to respond. Where is it?
Where are you, Poisoner's Kit? Hold on. Let's see.
Tool proficiency 78.
Normally, such a kit will be used to extract the poison from a monster. It may have some base poisons that came with it, but that'd be like basic poisons for a.
Yeah. It really doesn't have anything good. Alright, so all they have in the frickin' book is basic poison, so I guess that won't work.
Yeah, unfortunately they put all of the specialty stuff for the kits and Xanthars.
But they still don't have any other poison. Alright, well, that goes that plan.
At the very least, you might give him like a stomach ache. That not really gonna have a huge impact either. I really don't like saying this, but if we go in at night, we'll at the very least have an idea of others coming out, so that could at least grant some time. But if it's in the day, we'd have to deal with like 10 giants.
Here you go, Red.
Neatagaji said roll20.net.
I'm honestly not seeing anything better than a nighttime incursion. Maybe.
I put it in the Sovic and Flux.
Yeah, I see.
Except, Flux. Was that one watchtower the only one we saw, or were there others?
That was the only one you saw, but it was high up enough that you believe it had a good vantage point up in the whole stronghold.
Okay, that kind of muddles an idea I had. Like,
Oh, what was it?
like sneaking around, maybe see if there's like an area that instead of going through like the main entrance, like maybe if there's some area that's at least wide enough to where we can maybe sneak in.
They are hill giants. They're not known for, paying attention to a fight.
My concern though is the one in the watchtower. That one could at least start a warning of actual intruders and not just drunken idiots.
I where we should be focusing our attention is how do we best handle it.
Because outside of trying to maybe scout around the thing to see if there's an area where maybe we could sneak in, the only other way we can get in is through the front door. And at night, it would probably be the best.
Well, Felix, I do have a question.
Yes.
The guards tower, is there like a blind spot where I can climb up?
I mean, there's an area beneath it that you can kind of climb up, but it's pretty much a tower that's held on 4 posts. That isn't really a.
Yeah,
There's
this
a
is fine.
spot.
I have boots that allow me to walk on all surfaces if they're not slippery, even upside down.
Yeah, there's like it's part of the building, so the wall continues up into the tower. But once it gets to the area where the guy's actually looking for, where the giant is actually looking from, there's no blind spots on it.
Hmm.
No,
So
I
there's-
could make you invisible. That would help.
Is there any? How is the lighting?
It's just lit by moonlight, so it's pretty dim.
Oh, really?
I mean, the whole area is lit by moonlight. You can see occasional lights from inside, but
Because I have some nice stuff because of that. Let's see.
Well, your blow can make you invisible, which will give you advantage on no matter what.
I don't think I need it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh no, wait. That only lets me fly. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a strategy. I mean, we could also just set is the watchtower's structure made of wood?
I mean, the whole thing's made of wood.
We could just set it on fire.
That could work. That would definitely get attention away from the outside and more towards the inside.
I mean, if we're going to start on this discussion, the whole area is rather a kind of damp area. There's usually wet fog during the night that you head through, and there's usually at some point of rain during the day. Imagine kind of Florida. So
Okay, so
a lot of that wood probably isn't the best for kindling.
alright. Never mind then.
I don't know.
I didn't bring it up because I didn't assume we'd just burn down the whole area. But
It's almost as if they thought of set the whole thing on fire plan.
Yeah.
Well, outside of like
So are y'all gonna wait until Amdor's awake at this point, or what?
Yeah.
okay, you all bed down for the night, do your previous rest. Nothing happens throughout the night. You guys wake up at dawn.
Ay, this is terrible. So I passed out. You guys got back.
Yeah, what we noticed was this. At night, during the day, there was around 10 giants guarding the entrances. Were they also like walking around the camp, like the outside areas?
Yeah.
They were also like patrolling like the outsides of that camp stronghold thing. So, the daytime, there's a lot of giants, and the fact there's also a watchtower, which it looked like from the height, it looked like it would give a good solid vantage point of there not being any blind spots that it would. The watchtower could see just about anything around the camp. Though at night, at the very least, there was 3 guards outside. The others went inside, but there was still that one in the watchtower overlooking the whole thing.
Yeah. So it comes down to how we want to handle it. We can either sneak in, or we can take out the watchtower, then sneak in. It's more risky with the watchtower there, 'cause it's more likely that an alert can get out.
Oh.
Yeah, which then begs the question: how exactly are we going to get rid of the watchtower? Because there was a low-lying fog that's allowed that kept things wet, and the rain.
we can get close enough, we could probably launch some attacks at the giant inside.
Who the fuck is it? 1 second. Sorry. Supposed to be one of my prepared spells at all times.
You have a prepared spell that could help us with this?
Just my spell of Watchtower Destruction. I can't believe I didn't bring it up.
Nah,
It's a very complete spell, but it's very easy.
it's one of the new spells out of Xanthar's. Dawn. I can. A light shines down on a location within range, 30-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder of bright light. Con save or take 2d10. Failed, take half, and it's persistent. So if the giant stays in the watchtower, he would keep taking damage, and it would blind him on best bet.
I could disintegrate part of the structure as well. That'd be a waste, though.
Would your spell even be able to do that?
I don't want to use a spell like that on a single god. It's more of an area of, more of a stop enemies from entering an area spell.
I want to. Okay, first two things. These are valid things. I want to point out things that both your characters would know. One, a shining giant pillar of light. If you're taking out one guard, better hope those other three guards don't see a giant shining pillar of light.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping
Two,
that.
disintegrate.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have a solution.
Yes.
I turn him into a frog.
I mean, I was gonna go with. Did you guys look for other ways in that maybe?
That was something I'm considering. Is that like now that we have
taking advantage of the fact that the watchtower is in one location, maybe we could go in to another location.
That's my thought process. That we were unconscious, but we were discussing that last night, to where we actually believe that that might be our best bet. Is that during the night when there's only those 3 guards out there, plus the guy in the watchtower, that would at least increase our chances that Steve could maybe find an area where maybe there's like some hole in the wall that's big enough for us to sneak into.
Hey.
Okay. I was just gonna say this. My magic's deal in the divine. I don't particularly make people invisible or anything like that. But we could give Steve, is it?
Yeah.
I could give you advantage on the checks today.
I already have.
And maybe one of us can help you in some other way. And you could just, during the day, scout around while we sit in this cave and wait for night. She seemed to be pretty sneaky. Maybe a way to make you unseen. Maybe there's a way to enhance your ability. I don't know. We have a whole nother day to sit in this cave until nighttime. And the conversation dies.
Yeah, because realistically, it's the only other way we can figure something out is through another chance at night and trying to circle around the camp and see what we can find. Because I don't trust our ability to find anything in the middle of the day.
Unless we are confident in our ability to take down that giant, that watchtower giant, I think maybe we leave him alone and deal with him on the way out.
That'd probably be for the best.
I want to point out that this isn't a go in, exterminate every single freaking giant in there mission.
No, it's not.
It's a hopefully kill Nosra at minimum find info on their dealings and why they've become so much more aggressive. This isn't a every giant in there needs to die mission.
So, I think
Otherwise, they wouldn't have hired a
He would have
thief.
sent an army in that if that was the So yeah, I personally, I'm not the stealthiest person. While back I picked up these magic boots that helped me with that, but I am still not the most dexterous of person. Out of RP, essentially I have boots of Elvenkind, but I have disadvantage due to full plate. So for me, stealth is a flat roll.
I thought only elves could use the boots.
No, it's just the name of the thing.
Okay. So you get advantage from those, but disadvantage because of plate, so it kind of evens out. So it's whatever the first roll is.
And you can't stack advantage or disadvantage, so it's always just going to be a flat roll for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. I slap the cat. Give you boost to dex. Well, advantage to
Kind
dex.
of a waste. That's a waste.
Yes, but it's still better than. How do you have permanent advantage?
I have the Cape of Bats. It gives me permanent advantage to stealth. And in the dark, it gives me other bonuses as well.
Yeah, me getting the temporary boost would probably be the better option.
Well, you're not going out this time.
Alright.
Cloak of Bat, while wearing this cloak, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. In areas of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at 40 feet
Alright, then
speed.
I won't slap you with that. Alright, fine. You go out, see if you can find us another way in.
Okay. I will go do that. And here's my stealth check. 31.
You head out. Takes the time to get there. You scout out the area. You find 2 secondary entrances actually around. The other giants are still patrol those areas, paying note to the areas being open, but they aren't as focused on them as the front one. As you get a bit closer, can I get a perception check?
Sure. Active or...
Active.
Okay.
You hear this distinct sound of wolves barking and making and playing from inside
Okay.
that part of the compound.
Which one? This one? Or
Yes,
this one?
both of those
Oh, okay.
from that whole little area. And actually, pulling back enough from a high enough hill, you can actually see that area is a well, hold on, 1 second. Yeah, you can actually see that part of the area is actually an open yard. You can't see that deep into it, but it's actually an open point. There's no roof to that part.
Considering
Alright.
what we know about giants, that they don't pay mind to some rowdiness. That sounds like a better entrance. If we have to fight wolves, so be it.
When I head back, I let them know about everything, and I thoroughly disagree with the noise level of attacking wolves.
Yeah, there's a chance that they probably don't want to attack their wolves, so the sounds of wolves being attacked might actually be a warning buzz.
How rowdy were the wolves?
There's occasional yips and shouts and barks, but not like battle sounds.
I still think the side entrance is the best bet.
Out of curiosity, which was the one that had the wolves? Was that the one on the side or the one on top? Both? Okay.
So the structure was well fortified, and I didn't really see any.
No real
Things.
openings. So this whole area here is an open kind of courtyard from what you could see. You couldn't see that deep into it, but you know that that area isn't covered.
So one of you said you could turn him into a frog? Can you turn yourself into a hawk or something and fly over the courtyard to find out more details?
Yeah, I could turn into a hawk. I could just also turn invisible and fly over it.
Because the more information we have, the better.
All right.
This is the most cautious we have ever played.
All right. Let me just get ready.
I
No,
literally.
I just had to say it because this is the most cautious we've ever played.
And if this was like a start at level 1, we'd be going, go, charge!
YOLO! Oh god.
Raz just turns invisible and starts flying away.
I can't actually turn invisible.
I can.
So
and I'm
Razga,
flying.
okay. So, how long are you invisible for, Razga?
1 hour.
Okay. So Razga flies over. He sees through the courtyard. There are at least 14. There's about 14 wolves there, and you see a few hill giants. One seems to be training and instructing the wolves, whipping them into shape with an actual whip.
Oh,
Do
well,
you
that's
see pens? Are they penned up at night?
He sees no pens.
obviously the giant just benches them off somehow by lifting up a rock and putting it in their way, or something else. I don't know, but it's a way to keep them in one place, I guess. Train them. Okay, so 14 wolves and a giant.
Yeah, one giant instructing them, and there's like two other giants around the area.
Does he see anything else on the roof? Any skylights or anything?
No, giants aren't known for their skylights.
What about Gary, the gay giant who
No,
just
he
adores stained glass?
He was quickly excised from the plan.
Thorgr, I don't understand this architectural design. Where is skylights?
All right. Well, we have doors, we have entranceways, we know what the courtyard's like, and we know we'll have a watchtower. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So at this point, I think we need to vote what we're gonna do.
I say we take the courtyard, personally. We got the wolves there, yes, but, well, we fireball the giants. We can probably put the wolves against them.
Yeah. Get the wolves
They'd
to do a
either
lot of the
run
fight
or
for
try
us.
and attack. I doubt they're, the most loyal bunch.
Yeah, it's an option.
Worst comes to worst, we can blast the wolves too.
Sure, the one time I don't pick animal handling. The one fucking time I don't have animal handling.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking that area would be the best. Again, I'm thinking we try at night, because there was just those 3 at the main entrance, and it didn't seem like...
God, can't pronounce his name. While Alicia?
Alicia.
See, this is why I just called my character Steve.
Well, I wonder what object was named Steve that you got that name as a cat person.
The dead corpse of Steve.
Okay. I'm wondering, could the watchtower see into the courtyard?
Yes.
So even
Where exactly is the watchtower on the map?
right there?
It's up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's able to view the entire site, so that's what I was saying. We either have to.
You don't think it could see the whole courtyard, but it could see the majority of it.
I mean, I could just make Steve invisible, fly him over, and drop him in.
I could fly myself, but yeah,
I mean,
the invisibility
here's the
would make it
thing,
easy.
I think maybe we have to take care. We have to sneak around underneath, take care of the watchtower first, and then we can go in any way we please. The more I think about it, the more we need to take care of him first.
Could also turn him into an elephant and then have him attack his buddies.
I mean,
Sure.
very loud, not very stealthy.
That doesn't matter because that wouldn't be us. Turn the guard into an elephant.
By the way, can I get a quick perception check from you, Roscoe?
Sure.
Let's
Perception
have
check.
this be a
Post.
after the flight perception check.
I'm not very good at these.
Okay. Do you fly over the whole stronghold or mostly the courtyard?
I would say probably the whole stronghold.
Yeah, you're inspecting areas for like floodlights and stuff. You noted that in the guard tower there was distinctly a bar to a large hoop and a straight bar that are hanging on ropes. It looked like they could be struck together to produce a loud alarm.
Yeah, so they have an alarm system. Yay.
Well, that dashes the plan of turning him into an elephant.
Do any of you? I know the spell exists because I can. Do any of you know how to make things very quiet? That silent spell?
No, I'm not that type of mage. We could drop the cat in and then have him disable the device.
I'm thinking
That might be the best idea.
Is two of you attack him quietly, and me and the elf here strike from long range and try to take him out quickly.
Disable the alarm first.
Yeah, at the very least, prevent him from sounding the alarm.
Strategy, yeah.
Yep.
Right. Y'all have been down there long enough. You know a mostly covered way to get about 120 feet from that watchtower?
I can just fly at night.
Well, again, not the stealthiest.
If he turns me invisible, then I can.
Yeah.
All of us are going, not just you, Red.
I need to go to the tower to disable the alarm.
Excuse me.
Well, we're gonna.
And they don't have many lights, so at least he'll be able to fly in as long as he pays attention
Yeah,
to
my
the...
impression was the sorcerer and the thief are going into melee range. The archer and the cleric are gonna be.
You don't put the sorcerer in melee.
Oh.
That's stupid.
Gonna be well, he can fly around, I guess.
I have a broom flying.
Yeah, so
Motion
he'll be attacking from closer, but the rest of us are doing long. All right. So that's the plan we're going with. We're gonna take care of the watchtower guard first.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right. And now we're in. We have finally decided on step one.
So are you guys waiting until night and then heading in?
Yeah, wait until night.
You wait until dusk. You going at dusk or waiting a little bit later?
Full on night for the biggest advantage we can have.
Wait until full on night and you guys head out. You're not going to require stealth checks from any of you. You guys get there. You note that the guards at the gate aren't there. And that giant, usually at the watchtower, his head's the only thing that's peeking over the his head's the only thing that's peeking over the walls of the watchtower, and it's not pointed your direction. And it's occasionally drooping to the side and then picking back up.
Excellent. Looks like he's about to fall asleep, or at least trying to keep from falling asleep.
Let's get up against the wall quickly.
Up against the wall.
That way.
Up against the wall.
Okay, we're
That
actually
way.
now on the map, by the way.
So I guess we move up against the wall,
Okay.
pitting
Yes.
ourselves to make ourselves not seen, while those two take care of the first part of the plan.
You hear the sound of light snoring coming from inside, and then occasional laughter.
All right, so right here is where the watchtower is, correct?
Yes.
All right, then I would be right down there, prepared to shoot a spell up. All right.
Out of curiosity, how tall are the walls?
The walls go up about maybe. You talking about the majority of the place?
At least the
Or-
area where we're at.
There where you're at, it's about 16 feet, 16 feet high proper, but the watchtower goes up about another 10, 20 feet.
So I'm absolutely pressing myself
So-
against the wall.
If I'm right here, what's the distance to where he would be standing? Would you say? But within 60 feet?
Yeah, within 60 feet.
All right.
The
let's go.
stronghold itself is actually kind of a bit kind of pyramid, not really pyramid, but it gets bigger as it gets to the center, so the ceiling is higher.
All right, you're up.
Make me invisible.
And invisible.
All right. I use my cloak to fly up to the guard tower and carefully step inside and start deactivating the alarm.
Okay. And
Which
by the
check
time
is
you-
that?
Well, first off, by the time you get up there, you actually see the hill giant guard. He is completely fallen asleep. There is a large barrel that smells of mead right next to him.
Okay.
It's not like an advanced thing. It's literally just a large metal rod attached by two ropes to the ceiling, and then a hoop attached by another rope to the ceiling that could be like banged together.
All
So
right.
what you're
Well,
saying is he doesn't have a high DC for this disabled device check.
He has a high enough one to disable him without, fucking it up. But just roll.
what am I rolling?
Disable device.
Oh, we don't have this. It would be
Yeah.
sleight of hand or stealth.
Or thieves' tools.
Just roll a dex check.
Dex.
Yeah, you get anything higher than a 5, and you're probably good. Yeah, you're good. You cut the ropes and make sure the rod doesn't bang into the metal hoop, and you set it down next to the giant.
Would you like
Unless you want to take the rod or do something.
Yeah, would you like to modify the plan and get us all up there and attack him at once? Or
He's
do you still
asleep.
want to try? Yeah, would you still like to?
Are
to
they
take him out?
coup de? Are there coup de grace rules in 5e? I can never remember.
There are helpless rules, but essentially all that is a automatic crit, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's not the insta kill that it used to be like a 3.5.
Yeah, 5e got rid of almost every single insta kill.
All right. Well, I am actually. It's an auto crit then.
The giant seems to be sleeping peacefully.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not going to chance it.
All right, so
I'm not sure my 66 plus, or I'm sorry, 66 plus 1d8 plus 3 on a crit is going to actually do anything.
Looking
So-
at him intensely now, however, you do note that he has a gem set golden belt buckle.
so
I am
maybe
going
bring
to.
us up there.
I am going to sleight of hand to steal that.
Oh god.
You're going to grope the giant.
Okay, you give me a sleight of hand check. Okay. Steve reaches out with his dagger.
I knew the thievery was gonna get us.
The giant kind of snorts as Steve gets close, and Steve pauses. The giant goes back to his deep sleep, and Steve begins to slowly cut through the belt to free the belt buckle. There's a few bits where Steve was afraid the giant is going to wake up, but the giant stays asleep. That must have been some pretty powerful alcohol in that barrel. And you now have a golden belt buckle worth 400 gold.
Yay!
And when that giant wakes up, his pants are going to fall down.
That's a plus.
Here's an idea. Anybody have rope?
Yeah.
Good idea. You could replace the belt with that.
No, I was thinking we could tie the giant up.
No.
Giant would start screaming.
Well, I mean, the point of tying him up is to make it easier to kill him. But
I mean, we
I
could
see
also
something worth a good amount of money. I'm taking it. All right, I'm gonna come back down.
we didn't hear him scream. What's going on?
He's passed out. I thought it better just to leave him alone.
I mean,
Good.
Or we could
if he
kill
wakes
him
up-
easier.
No. He has a point here. If we don't get him immediately, then he can still potentially alert everybody. But if we leave him up there, he can't trigger the alarm anymore, so he's much less of a threat.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, Flux, I actually took the bits. I didn't leave them on the ground.
Okay.
As I was coming down, I took the alarm bits so that he couldn't use them at all.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, that is a plan. We could just go in the front or one of the side entrances now. That's up to you.
Out of curiosity,
all
if
think?
if I were like to put my face close to the front door, was there maybe a crack or even a tiny opening, like one of those openings in between doors, something big enough to see through, or not really?
Not really. These doors are about 16 foot high, large giant logs that are bound together. They're pretty big and pretty well tightened.
Worth a shot.
Okay. Well,
Or we could go through the
y'all
area with the
don't
wolves.
want to kill him. Then let's just head to the back now.
I mean, we should still probably kill him at some point. Just
Not yet.
efficiency.
He's gonna wake up and realize something's wrong when he sees the alarm is broken. Is there a ladder to get up there? He could still get inside, right?
Actually, from when Steve was up there, it appears to be stairs heading down inside.
Once he wakes up, if we're still inside, he's gonna alert everybody. It's gonna take
Which
him
will-
longer, but he's gonna do it.
Yes, but if we mess up right now and he alerts everybody now, the end result is
Okay.
more or less the
Okay.
same.
Well, then let's get to the back.
Yep.
Are we going around or are we going... Which way are we going around, guys?
How long does the invisibility last?
An
1 hour.
It's a concentration spell. Until he
Concentration,
gets
so if he's...
concentrated.
Yeah, if he casts another concentration spell, it goes away.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go fly over to the back, and just keep an eye on things as I'm doing it. So we're going back here.
All
Okay.
my
As he flies over and you guys start heading over, you continue to hear the sounds of snoring from the front area, and then laughter and sounds of clanging plates. And can any of you speak giant?
Yes.
Good. I was really worried none of you took giant. I was like, that was.
No,
I
I
have
didn't.
common, dwarven, draconic, and giant.
Yeah, you hear the occasional laughs and stuff. As you head over, Steve, you note that the 14 wolves are running around in the courtyard, but there are no giants like described before.
Ah, crap. I was afraid of this. They're gonna cause a ruckus.
Mm-hmm. The wolves, laddie. I got an idea. All right. How many small objects are in that courtyard? I'm talking buckets, stools, brooms, bookcases, anything.
There's like maybe a bucket and a stool, but not a lot. Like maybe 2, 3.
Oh, I don't think that's
It's
enough.
pretty much a barren courtyard. The giants have not provided a great living space for these wolves.
I have animate objects. Problem is, if there's not a bunch of objects, kind of a useless spell.
Oh, the hill giants. Did you expect them to have a lot of wealth?
Well, they've been raiding the town. How long has it taken us to get to the back? Has it just been like a minute? Or is
It's
this place
been
so
about-
big?
It's been about a minute and a half to get back here.
Well, we can go back to the front if you want,
Yeah, that would be best.
but I personally want to see what's in these back areas first.
The wolves asleep?
No.
No.
Oh, they're running around.
Just gonna feed Cat Square quickly. Back in a minute.
I have a bad idea, and I have a better idea.
I have a bad idea, but it's an interesting one.
Is it
I
open the
can
back
make a-
doors to let the wolves out?
Well, yes, I was thinking that as well. Let them go.
I was
free.
thinking of that as well, seeing as I'm still invisible.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we can fly the rest of you up to the roof so you'll be safe.
I
Right.
can't.
Well, no,
I'm
I
back.
can, I can lend out the broom. Dwarf can fly up. Alicia can fly up. And
I weigh
then
150 pounds with about 80 pounds of gear. Can the broom support that?
yeah, we can support you and then 170 pounds more.
Okay.
So we can easily fly you and
Alright,
the elf up.
What's this
and then
roof
come back
like
to me.
since they've seen it?
It's about 18 feet up.
Yeah, I mean, no, what is it like? Is it flat? Is it sloped? What?
It's pretty flat. It's a kind of flat wooden roof.
Alright. I will fly up and then step on the roof. Which, by the way, you don't even have to lend the broom. You can put me on the broom and command it to take me up there and then command it to come back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was still calling that lending it to you.
Right.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, then I'm right up there in the darkness, I guess.
Alicia, you next.
Okay. Whoop.
Rides up on the broom. Gets back on his broom. You all okay down here, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. Goes up to the roof as well.
Anybody got some meat? I say down. Maybe we could put a piece of meat in the road and help lead the dog.
Goes through his bag of holding, tosses out some bacon.
All right.
I don't think you had bacon in your bag of holding. That did not keep.
I have beef jerky. I'm a
Okay.
dwarf, and my
We'll have
rations
jerky.
are
It'll do the same thing, but I don't think you had
Bacon
in your
keeps
bag of
because you
holding.
can smoke
I
bacon.
dropped down 2 rations of jerky. Here, use it.
All right. I'm going to. What type of gate is this? Is this just?
It's another large, about 18-foot high, iron wrought door, about 7-foot wide. Well, actually, there's 2 of them there, so it's about 14-foot wide.
Those dogs are
I
gonna
whisper
sense a
down.
cat.
Just unlock it. I can open it from here.
All right. I'm going to unlock the door.
Okay.
Thaumaturgy.
As quietly as I can.
Thaumaturgy specifically mentions opening unlocked doors and windows as directed. It doesn't give a
Okay,
weight limit.
So
Doesn't give a
give
weight
me
limit.
give me a thieves check. Thieves tools check.
All right. Hold on.
Now that you're above the door, you actually see that these doors are barred by giant logs on the other side, kind of stopping them from opening out.
All right. Oh,
What's up, Steve?
try to remember how to. Where are you? What is the thing for thieves' tools again? Is it Dex?
You have your thieves tool, which you would add your proficiency bonus, and then normally Flux gives you like thieves
It's gonna be
tool,
strength. These tools.
thieves tools strength. So you add your proficiency bonus, and if you picked thieves tools, you get to double your proficiency bonus as one of your reliable experience. So that would be a +8 at this point.
What? Who? What? When? Where? What are you talking
mean
about?
expertise.
Your expertise as a.
Oh no, I don't have.
If you picked thieves tools, it doubles your proficiency bonus with the thieves tools.
I think I did stealth as expertise, actually.
Get 6 expertise at this point, dude.
It's strength plus proficiency modifier. Then go ahead.
Yeah, you get 6 of them at this point. You should have. Yeah.
And you always have proficiency with thieves' tools because you're a rogue.
Okay. You. You got enough. You managed to insert your thieves' tools through, and kind of managed to get the log off of the back of the door.
All right.
Get up here.
I walk up the wall.
Okay.
As he does, I cast thaumaturgy and open the door.
Okay. You got
Damn it, will you
thaumaturgy, and the
stop
door
that
does not
map?
open.
What?
Never tried opening this big of doors with thaumaturgy, but this is a rather low skill spell. You're not sure if it would work on this large of doors. You're not sure if you yourself would be able to push open these large of doors without at least some effort.
That's weird. 'Cause it doesn't mention a weight limit.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
There's an athletics check to open these doors. You're not getting around it with a single 0-level cantrip.
Fine.
Okay, fine.
Borrow the broom. Armand.
I'll walk down. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to do.
These are giant fucking doors.
Are you built for stealth? I mean, strength?
I actually have a 10 on my athletics check.
Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'm out. I'm built for strength, but I don't have an athletics that strong.
So I see where you put one of your expertise, Red Fox.
Oh my god.
Ah, cat!
Well, managed to pull out the doors, and they're now open. And the wolves immediately stopped playing and are looking at the doors intently.
Do they see the jerky on the ground?
Let's do a perception.
I start walking up the wall again, getting out of harm's way.
Quick, lads! What would wolves chase? What would wolves chase?
Cats! I'm really tempted just to remove the invisibility.
Around the meat, I will create a harmless sound effect of cats.
Okay. The wolves don't. Okay.
This is silliness.
Okay. Well, the wolves. You create a harmless sound effect of cats, and the trained wolves proceed to start barking at the sound.
Yeah, thanks for fucking us.
Out from
That wasn't me.
out from this part of the building comes a large, muscular giant carrying a whip and a maul. He steps out and says, What are you barking at? What's out here?" And he looks around. I'm going to need stealth checks from all of you.
We're on the roof. Okay.
Still going to need stealth checks from all of you.
Here's where the
Alright.
Oh, right. I have a character.
So that's a 22.
I think this is going to be. Yay!
Whew.
What is? Oh, my stealth is only okay. Watch and weep.
Okay. He doesn't notice any of you on the roof. He does, however, notice the doors that are open, and the giant wooden bar that's been knocked down. He walks
We
over
should
and starts
blast
to
him.
inspect it. He cracks his whip in the air, and the wolves get silent.
And hey, my dog's giving sound
I said
effects.
the wolves get silent.
No, she's just running sound effects.
Okay.
He closes the door and latches the bar back onto it, and he actually starts to reach for a horn on his belt before you hear sounds of female giants from inside the building shouting, "What are you doing? Come on back!" Before he kind of looks around, puts the horn back on his belt, and hurries back in, closes the door.
I'm surprised they didn't leave.
Okay.
Oh, no, the expertise actually just doubles proficiency bonus on all of it. Stealth, thieves, tools, acrobatics, athletics. That's why I got a 10 there.
Yes. You get to pick 3 skills at first, and then at level 6 you pick 3 more.
Okay, that's a discussion that's not part of the game right now.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, taking an hour to decide our plan of attack. We don't have all this time.
Okay, that's well, that didn't look to be like it's gonna work.
They're not leaving. That's so peculiar.
After he returns, it's about a minute before the wolves go back to playing.
Door's
So we're-
still open.
We're
No, he-
on the roof.
No,
What is
he
the-
reclosed the door and re-put the bar.
I
in.
thought
I thought you were talking about the
fucking
door that he
ripped
went in
the
from.
gate down.
No, he closed the 2 doors, put the bar in, and was about to blow on his horn before he was called back into the room.
Right. What's the roof like where we are?
Where you are, it's rather large, spacious roof. It's flat with a little slopes on each side that kind of lead down, but it's pretty barren here.
There's no vent openings. No.
No, hill giants aren't noted climbers of roofs. They're pretty happy staying on the ground where they have the advantage.
This is probably going to be a no, but looking at the ground or the roof, does it look like there are any like cracks that maybe one could look through and maybe get a little bit of a view inside, or not really?
Okay, roll 1d20. Let's do a luck roll for this shit. Roll 3 1d20s.
3 of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I accidentally rolled my thieves' tools a little too low.
No worries.
No, you don't see any real cracks.
I keep thinking of having good ideas, but the dice don't like them.
Well, I think what we're gonna have to do is go through the front, I guess. Our only choice now.
Actually,
Or kill a bunch of wolves. I mean,
They're not moving. I'm just.
whatever.
I know. It's kind of baffling.
All right. How far of a drop is it off this side?
It's about 18 feet down.
We could just, I could fireball the wolves.
Leave 'em
No.
a fireball. No, let's just leave them alone.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. You might as well ask me just to like use some magic and make the smell of a skunk somewhere down there. Same effect.
No, they're if they weren't going to run out for food and cat sounds, then they're not gonna fucking. They're too trained. They're not going to move for us.
Yep. So I guess back to the front.
These are also direwolves. You're not even sure if they've ever seen a cat.
So I was asking, what's the natural enemy of these, or the natural prey, or something?
That would have been a history check, and
Yeah.
for anything dire, the answer is everything they can eat.
Thus cat.
I wish you had said that. I'm actually trained in history. I would have
Sorry,
made
not
the
history,
check.
but nature.
Fuck
The
you.
history of the direwolf civilization.
History of the direwolves and the great,
This is what I know about
I imagine
history of
the great dire wolf war of 1823.
Brought them both back into prehistoric times. That's why they're just wolves now.
What I know about the historical aspects of the direwolves, I don't know anything about their culture.
Your nature, you know that they're better than normal wolves because they're dire.
What does that mean?
It's a dire situation if you attack one of these.
What is that?
It's what it means. All right. So we're getting down and going through the front then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Actually, out of curiosity, like on the roof we're at, can we see? No, never mind. Steve flew over, so as did Diplo's character. So no, there's
I'm
no.
controlling you guys because you were in the dark. I pulled you out. What are you doing on the roof?
I was initially asking like if there are any other areas that looked like maybe open areas before realizing that no, that wasn't the case because 2 people flew over.
Yeah, no, I already asked about like
Yeah, you-
bathroom vents or.
Yeah, you already searched for
Yeah, I remembered that as I was asking.
giant hygiene bathroom vents. You don't see
Hey,
anything.
When a hill giant farts, it just
What about
kills everything in
chimneys?
the room.
We don't know.
We're not Santa Claus.
No, we could go to that side gate over there and go into that. We could try and go for here where I'm pinging. We could try and go into there.
Right, the same courtyard.
I'd be concerned about the dire wolves.
The same courtyard. We'd have the same giant coming out. We'd have to fight the same amount of dire wolves. Maybe we just go through the front door.
Fine, fine. Hi.
Oh, I'm sure afterwards, out of character, we'll ask Flux if there's actually a way to go in there, but I doubt it right now. So half the group's already in the building, apparently.
You guys just materialized in the wall.
You guys have come around to the front of the stronghold again.
Let's go inside. It'll be fun.
The sound of wolves has been replaced by the sound of light snoring, and the occasional sounds of laughter, and it sounds like belly slaps.
Knock, knock.
No, not even as a joke, because Flux will take that shit seriously.
Yeah, let's not fuck this up,
Okay.
please.
All right. One of us is a thief. I think he should take the lead. As the
Yes.
tank. As the tank, I'll be right behind him.
Okay,
And
well,
I
where
shall
is it?
stand next to
Squishies
you.
should. The 2 squishies should pick what their marching order will be.
I can't
I-
even see us.
We're
I
we're
shall.
at the bottom again.
Oh, okay.
We're at the front
I
gate.
like how the other squishy's hiding behind me.
He's not actually a squishy. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
You should be behind him.
Just wondering why my token disappeared from me. I am having so much trouble with this today.
There, I do have an 18 AC.
All right. So I'll be right behind the thief.
One better than me.
Actually, I should be a little bit behind the thief because I'm not as stealthy as. There we
But
go.
you have 20 more HP than me.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Okay, you just push open the doors.
Red's supposed to be checking for traps and all his other thieves shit.
Yeah, I am trap checking and unlocking.
Okay, you do not find any traps.
Okay.
I like how you didn't even have to fucking roll.
Look, let's save time. Give me a second. I don't think there's a single trap in this whole hill giant stronghold. Hill giants don't
It's
really.
hill giants.
Well, you see, here's the problem. You open this by saying the leader of these hill giants is more tricky than most.
He's a
He likes to
backstabber. He's a douche.
Backstabbing and
but he's-
ambushes.
He's
That
still
leaves-
he's still a hill giant. He's still
A hill giant that actually makes a trap would be.
He's more he's more interested in actually crushing you himself than making a trap that crushes you.
You know, guys,
Uh,
before we do this, I just had a thought.
Yeah?
We know the giant at the top is sleeping. We could go in through that way. They wouldn't expect it instead of opening the front door.
Really? I never would have guessed that. It was such a brilliant plan on your part.
Why don't we just fly up there, tie him up good, and then go through where he is?
If we tie him up, he'll scream.
Well, we
Then
can just
gag
kill
him.
him. Just kill him. We all fly up, then we all swing at him at the same time. I blast him with some flaming energy bolts through his.
That'll make noise.
Well, no, I think what we should do is we all
Scorching
go
Ray
up.
doesn't have verbal components, so there's no noise. Fucks.
I think
what
we
I
should
thought.
all go up. We first let our thieving friend here take the first blow, and then we all take one and hope he goes down. It's a
Yeah.
better plan than walking through the front door.
Yeah,
What's
it would work.
better is leaving him alive and asleep than taking the chance on him
All right,
alerting
fine.
the whole
Let's leave him. Let's
place.
just go by him then. I don't care.
Yeah,
As
I
long as
say we.
don't go through the front door.
Yeah, not going to the front is greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
Let's.
we'll
so
fly
is that
over.
No,
Yay,
we're
flying!
we're all going up to the watchtower and then going down the stairs from it instead of going through the front door.
Okay,
Yes.
So the good news is the dwarf can ride the broom, and then the two elves can ride it together.
We're gonna just assume it got there.
Yeah.
We don't need a fox hen sack of corn thing. So you guys all head up. The giant is still sleeping. His alarm's still disabled. His belt has now kind of rolled itself a bit down. But not
Does he
fully.
have shoes with shoelaces?
No.
Aw, come on.
Shoelaces are pretty new.
You guys head down through the ladder into the main into the main foyer.
As we're going down the stairs, I'm gonna try and keep an ear out for like the sounds of like snoring, laughing, all that stuff.
You actually locate the things that were snoring and laughing. The things that were snoring, at least. You see two guards curled up next to another very large barrel.
God, they're all drunk.
And to the north, you hear laughter.
Which
Seems someone had given the guards some alcohol. The guards partook a bit too heavily.
Okay, so I am going to roll my stealth check.
I like how our current plan is let's get as deep into enemy territory without killing anything as possible.
Amdor just asked, "Can we kill these?"
So that's a 32.
You're pretty stealthy. As you head into the room, you see along the walls, there's pegs holding bags, sacks, some coats, which is rather strange for hill giants, but you see 2 coats and a lot of sacks and bags and pouches. It's actually been about an hour. That was what.
So the invisibility wears it out. Oh,
Yeah, but he naturally has advantage on stealth checks anyway
yeah.
because of magic items.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the lighting in here anyway? Is it still dim?
It's well lit. There's the occasional torch and sconce that's keeping everything open.
Okay. Is the laughing coming through this door?
Yes, there's a large sounds of laughing and partying and
Okay.
plates clinking.
How about this door?
This door is more snoring and then the occasional belly slap and shove and laughter. But
And
it's
this
nowhere
door?
It's nowhere near as loud. This door, you hear the distant clink of pots and pans.
Okay.
think
I
we
come
should kill
back
them.
and quietly state all this information.
All right, so
Let's go into the kitchen. Pots and pans, my vote.
well, your clinking would probably sound like pots and pans. Let's see. So,
That's to go on a side tangent. That's a weird argument about what I'm doing, but the consensus on the official line is that the boots of Elvenkind doesn't matter the clanking of my armor. So I still get the advantage and disadvantage.
also, what was these two again?
What?
Middle?
The middle 2?
Yeah.
That's the largest sound of laughter
that's-
and jokes and smashing.
The room we probably don't want
Largest
to go into.
The loudest room that we definitely do not want to be in.
Middle is the loudest. The one on this one is sounds of snoring, but also slapping. And then this one, the only thing he heard was pots and pans.
Pots and plans.
Pots and pans.
Yes, I have plans for those pots.
All right, so we all agreed this door, not only is it the closest to us, but yeah.
Yep.
All right, lead the way. Do you want
Okay.
stealth checks from everyone?
I would like stealth checks from
I'm actually motioning you guys to stay where you are at the moment
Okay.
Let's just get an overall stealth check from everyone, and we'll keep using that. Red, you keep your 32.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to be sneaky. 19. Sneaky.
That's my
Oh.
maximum possible roll.
11. Not
Okay.
super bad, but not
Thunk,
great.
thunk, thunk, thunk.
No, actually, my feet step. That's the weird thing. My footsteps make no noise at all. So
Okay.
it's probably
Are
just my
you-
helmet.
So
Are you
basically, it's
pushing
like
through the door and heading on.
I'm going to carefully push the door open.
Okay. Can I get another athletics check for you?
Sure.
please don't crit.
Okay, you have a 10. We're going to stop recording that now since it was a 10 to actually push open the doors. Okay, are you going to slightly push it open and peek through, or just push it straight open?
Yes, I'm going to peek through, push it.
Okay. You see what appears to be a rather big hallway for you, but rather cramped for giants. That ends in a door and then continues off to the west.
Okay, I'm going to motion the party to follow me as I move on ahead.
Okay.
For the record, my passive perception is 18.
As
Does
you're heading
anyone
down
have higher than that?
No.
As you're heading down the hall, the sounds of pots and pans get louder.
Okay,
You occasionally hear. It's now starting to mingle with the sounds of laughter coming from the northeast.
I'm going to peek around the corner.
Okay. It's another long hallway.
Okay.
So, just for the record, mentally, for a dwarf who is all about this shit, this is all stonework or wood.
This is all wood, large logs.
I don't get advantage on checks to deal with woodwork only.
Do I have to roll for opening any doors at this point? Because I do. My athletics is 10.
Yeah, unless you're doing something fancy with it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So we're opening this door, correct? We're
No.
ignoring this one.
We're ignoring all the doors.
I think we should
Going
open
over.
this one.
No. I motion you to stay there for a second. I go down here.
Okay, as you go down there, you start to continue on through the path, but you stop yourself as you hear the loud sounds of pots and pans, and you see into what appears to be a kitchen.
Okay.
An open kitchen. There are 3. There's 5 there. What the fuck's going on? Okay. You see 3 giants and 2 ogres working at the kitchen.
All right. I'm going to head back.
These giants don't appear to be as well dressed as the other ones.
All right,
I'm going to head back and say that way's the kitchen very quietly. And
I say we take out the ones in the kitchen.
And the ogres appear to be actually rather young. You also see a bunch of orc slaves running to and from, carrying things between the giants.
yeah, I've relayed that information. That way's not safe. I'm going to listen to this door.
None of
That
the
door?
ways are going to be safe.
Yeah.
Matt.
You hear nothing except for the distant clanks of the kitchen.
Okay. I'm going to carefully open the door.
Okay, you
And
open
peek
the
in.
door. You see a tight, cramped hallway with three passages, and then a continuation down the side with 3 doors, and then a passage that continues up north.
Okay.
Lad, before you go on,
I'm going to
keep in
peek
mind-
around this corner.
lad, keep
Okay.
in mind, these guys, these giants, they patrol a lot. We've seen it. You've explained it. We can't.
I
keep staying in
motion
one
them to
position.
follow me.
Go. All right, let's go in the one to the south first.
Do we hear any sounds coming from the south?
Yeah, do I hear any sounds from this
You
room?
hear nothing coming from the south.
Okay, I'm going to carefully peek in.
You open up the door of the room. You see, this is a rather well furnished, nice chamber. You see 7 beds and various small chairs and nightstands and chests. On the west end of the wall, a torch burns bright on a sconce. On the opposite wall is a large unlit torch. There's skins and hides decorating the walls and floors, and garments and cloaks and actual like decent clothing along the pegs.
I'd like to take a good search of the room.
So would I.
Give me an
Yeah.
investigation check.
I was gonna go for perception, but that's fine.
Two.
2, 7.
Okay.
I was going for a general just look at the room, not a in-depth thing, but okay.
You investigate around. There's chests filled with garments and clothes, and you look through the beds. Only 2 of them appear to have been really slept in. They don't look from being in this area. You've actually started to smell what hill giants smell like, and these 2 beds actually don't smell like hill giant.
That's what I was
The
about
rest
to
of the
ask.
area does. And these beds are actually, knowing what you know of hill giants, you've seen hill giants before. These beds are, the imprints on these beds are a bit more svelte. Still large, still big, but lots more svelte than the hill giants. Hill giants have a kind of paunch.
I was gonna ask, would you allow a history check on the clothing to where they would have traditionally come from?
Sure.
Okay. Someone like to assist me if anybody else is trained in history to give me advantage?
I
No.
got nothing.
I'm not trained in history.
Okay. 13.
You're not really sure. You can't really place it. They're rather fine clothes. Much finer than the stuff you saw out in the main room. But you can't place it to where they came from.
Elvish make, dwarven make, human make? Definitely
Mhm.
not giant make, though.
No, definitely neither of those 3. No make you've ever seen.
And these are huge, correct?
Yes.
I think we should take one of these.
Yeah, it's evidence.
Yes, it's definitely evidence of something.
Yeah.
Now, out of character, I did not take a bag of holding. Did anyone take a bag of holding?
Nope.
I
Or
have a bag
similar?
holding.
Oh, hey, giants are huge. Fuck me. Okay.
Question:
good.
what was this? Was that like a chest or a nightstand? This thing right in the corner.
That's a chest that you investigated and held close.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Raz holds out his bag of holding. Here, put it in this.
I'm going to try and find the fanciest one I can that's clearly not of hill giant make. And I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Is there anything on this table over here?
No. You go over, pass by the unlit torch, investigate the chest. You dig down through it, and it's just more clothing.
All right. I'm
Oh,
going
wait.
to.
Does this clothing look like the clothing of the village that we
No.
were in? That we were.
does
that we
not.
took- No. Okay.
All right. I'm going to head over to that door there and listen.
All right. I think we should get out of this room. And I close the door as we leave, not to leave trace. Oh, by the way, every time we go through a door, I'm closing
I
the door.
close the door.
Okay, yeah.
I actually did not realize how fucking huge giants are. I was like, hey,
Because
they're
they're
large.
actually huge size.
10 by 10. No. No.
They're 15 by 15. They're
Yeah,
big.
these giants are a lot fucking bigger than I was. Okay.
Traditionally, giants are huge. They have a lot of hit points, but they have like
No, yeah, but I'm talking like tile based. I had
yeah.
them set up for large.
Oh.
And that was stretching the confines of these rooms.
Yeah. They've got low AC. They hit hard, but they take
Yeah.
a punch, but they don't.
Yeah, yes.
I know.
I've
Do
been
we want to
looking at
take out the
giants and
ones in
setting
the
up.
kitchen?
Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is check out these rooms first, and then take out the kitchen if we can, and put the
I'd like
bodies in one of these rooms. Oh God, how are we gonna move the bodies?
We don't have.
I can turn it.
We don't have to kill everyone here. You know this, right?
I
I
can turn
know
into
that,
an
but we need
elephant
to kill
drag him.
something.
Why?
Listen, again, I can turn into an elephant. Calm down, calm down.
Who said why? Because I could have sworn it was Flux.
No, that's not me.
Okay. All right, let's check on this door. Like how the two squishies are just standing in the hallway while me and the tank and the fucking thief are looking around.
Well, he can open doors without making a roll. I literally have a 0 in athletics.
I have a no, I'm supposed to have a +8. What the fuck is this? Athletics is one of the few things I get that's strength based. I'm a dumbass. Okay, sorry. No, I have a +8.
I mean, I'm gonna be fair. Raz
So
is
do I hear-
basically an explosives expert.
I built this character very well, damn it.
Can I get
He's
a,
a he's
actually,
a
give me-
criminal explosive expert.
Can you get what?
get me a 1d20, Neo?
Okay, 1d20.
Yeah.
1,
Let's do a luck roll for you.
8.
Nope. Okay. Gotcha. I'll remember that. Okay. In that room, you hear nothing again.
All right, I'm going to carefully open the door and peek in.
I like the luck roll system. Not gonna lie. It's interesting to just have this. Let's see if you get really lucky.
You peek in. This is appears to be a common room. There's several cots. This is most definitely not as well furnished as the previous area. There's some kind of crappy clothes on the sides of the walls, but nothing of note in here.
I will assist our thief with the help action to give him advantage on his investigation check.
Yay!
'Cause I am
Yay.
learning to use the help action more because it seems to be the better option.
14.
You search around, search through the bed, search through the nightstands. There's nothing really of note in this place. This is a pretty common area.
Okay. Gonna head back out and close the door.
Wait, you have a +0?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have been giving me advantage. I at least have a +2 to investigation.
Yeah, I don't know why you were giving me advantage, but
I don't know why. I think it's because you rolled higher, so I assumed you had higher. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. I should take the lead from now on.
I like to imagine the cleric just realizes that as the rogue is just
Wait a second. I can sense better than you. What the fuck is this?
okay. Same deal with this door.
Yes. Push it open.
The only thing my cleric isn't decent at is fucking communication and charisma.
This is an identical room. It matches the
All
matches
right.
the room across the hall.
so
I
what
will
you're saying.
do the investigation. Are you gonna give me the help on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be a plus. Okay, I'm actually gonna use my character roll this time. Should be. Yeah, here we go. Investigation. There you go.
You investigate
21.
through the area. Takes the better part of like 5-10 minutes. You find a small chest to the northeast that contains dwarf and elf ears. One of them actually has an earring still attached to it with a gem. You kind of.
I would
basically
like
got
to.
Is it a dwarf or an elf here?
I would like to, for a second, stand over the chest and I say a little rite. May those who've fallen rest in peace. And then I take
They
I
didn't
take
have to have fallen. They just lost their ears. They may be just kind of wandering about now without ears.
yeah, right. Uh-huh. They've been cooked. We all know that.
No, we don't.
And I take the gem.
Okay.
Uh,
you now have a small gem that's worth 50 gold.
I sit as I'm tearing this, I'm also doing the detect magic ritual, which I have prepared. So is there anything magic with the earring or in the room?
How big? How's the range of detect magic?
60 feet from me. So wherever I would have been, it would have been 60 feet. And detect magic lasts a minute, so while I would be walking through this hallway area, it would still be going after I've cast it, for the record. So you can assume I essentially detect magic on these 3 room if you want.
Sense magic within 30 feet.
30 feet? I thought it was 60.
30 feet.
Well, whatever. 30 feet, but it lasts for a minute, right? I'm correct on that. That's what I wrote down. I'm gonna have to change that.
You sense something magical coming from the southern room.
Really?
Lads, we need to check out that southern room again.
You sense the faint aura of illusion magic.
Ooh, illusion magic.
Alright, I'm going to believe I can. Let me get up the actual spell, because I didn't write this part down. I have a cheat sheet. I don't write everything down. I'm pretty sure you can focus detect magic.
Looking at the rules right now.
Yay.
I naturally get detect magic because I'm a cleric of the forge, so fuck it, might as well use it since it's a ritual spell I can use. Without component cost, I just grab my holy symbol and go detect magic.
Okay, okay.
Do you want me to roll a spell DC check? If it's a higher than 4th level effect or spell?
No. Give me 1 second. Rituals take 10 minutes, don't they?
I thought it was a minute plus... Oh, 10 minutes, I guess. It is 10 minutes, never mind.
And if you want to keep casting that, sure.
So no, you don't cast that because we're not sitting around.
I
10
will
minutes.
just pop the spell slot then.
Okay, you pop the spell slot there. Okay.
I will mark that down as 1 expended level 1 spell slot.
You detect magic coming from the unlit torch on the side of the wall.
Where on the wall?
Right here.
Lads, there's something funny with that torch. I think someone should check it out. It's detecting. I'm detecting illusion-based magic. You, one who likes to blow stuff up. Maybe you could do a more in-depth check.
I'm going to call it crazy.
Doesn't Arcana check let him detect something about it?
If it's illusionary, maybe there's something not there, or it's hiding something.
Take an investigation check for whoever's investigating it.
I will. Oh God, I guess that would be me. If no one else has a higher than a +2.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
I have +3. I have +3 to investigation.
Would you like to take the lead then, lad?
Alright, let's take a gander at this
What
thing.
do your elven eyes see?
Oh my god. Don't ever say that again.
You know I had to do it. So
Well,
11.
I think it's a lass.
Lass? Yes,
Yeah.
lass.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, you're lass. Sorry, lass.
Yeah.
It's hard to see sometimes out of this helmet.
They're a lass, I'm a lad. There you go.
Which is rather humorous considering the icons we have.
Alright, fucks, yes.
I mean, mine is, a guy wrapping himself in bandages.
Okay, you guys rolled horrible on this to see this thing every single time you came in this room, but I told you it's there. Alicia, you start to inspect the torch, and you actually grab the torch and pull on it, and that torch continues out of the wall a lot longer than the torch should continue. And then as soon as that torch leaves its sconce, it turns into a great sword, and the sconce turns into a sheath that's actually attached to a peg.
Ooh. He likey.
Laddie, would you like me to... Lass, would you like me to identify that?
Sure.
Alright, close the door and take...
I assume the door was closed when we entered.
Yeah, close the door and keep watch. It's going to take me 10 minutes to identify. That's something I have to do as a ritual.
Okay.
This may be important, so that's what I'll do. I'll cast Identify as a ritual.
I don't think any of us can use a greatsword.
I know, I can't.
I can. I don't want to because it's going to cost me AC, but I still want to know what it is.
You identify this as a +1 greatsword. When you hit a creature of the giant type with it, the giant takes an extra 2d6 slashing damage and must succeed on DC 15 strength save.
This is a giant slayer weapon, isn't?
And as you finish the identify, you hear in your mind, "Who are you? What are you doing with me?"
Hello.
You also know that this sword is sentient and functions as a wand of enemy detection. It regains all of its charges at dawn, but it isn't at risk of crumbling.
Huh.
So,
Would you like to join us on a little trip of killing giants?
Killing giants. Yes.
who are you
Took
talking
too
to?
long in that man's hand.
What man?
Gosh. My master, the cloud giant, Ganthor. Yeah,
Interesting.
Ganthor.
Interesting. Lads, any of you use a great sword? I will use it if not, but this is a sentient object. What would you like to be called, sir?
My name is Waith.
This is Waith. He would very much like to kill giants with us.
Okay. You're probably going to be the one using it, because I have no bonuses to strength.
I have a negative to strength.
Okay, this is the moment where you see I put the great sword on my back as you would, and then you see Amon grab a hilt. It looks to just be a longsword hilt. There's nothing in it, lads. And with a bonus action, suddenly a blade of pure light comes forth from the hilt. Lads, I already have a particularly strong weapon.
That weapon ain't shit.
You be quiet, this is my heritage. This was
Yeah, I
forged
require
by-
attunement. I realized the narrator didn't say that while you were casting Identify, but I'm still a pretty good sword, but all that special shit, that only happens after you're attuned to me. I don't give it out to anyone who touches me.
Yeah. That's going to be a problem.
Don't give it out.
I'm already maximized on attunement. I would have to...
Pretty special.
Okay.
A talking great sword.
I can't use a great sword one-handed.
I deserve your full attention. Let's kill giants.
Wait, is that a sun
You're a
blade?
fighter. You need a backup weapon in case, especially since we're in these tight quarters.
Okay.
You can use this.
Okay.
Who are you? You want to kill giants?
I.
Okay, let's go kill giants.
So now our fucking arcane archer has the backup weapon of a +1 giant slaying greatsword. Now, giant slayer, something Flux forgot to mention.
No, I did not forget to mention anything. I'm telling you what Waith does. You're applying that name to Waith.
Oh, okay.
I'm
fine.
telling you what Waith does.
It doesn't have the if you hit a giant, it has to succeed on a 15 or fall prone.
No, yeah, it does. That was the end thing I said.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said that.
Let's go
Yeah,
kill
he
'em.
did.
There's like 50 of them in the main room. Let's go. Go, go, go.
All right.
Do we all hear this, or just the person?
No, it's just
holding it?
whoever has
Yeah,
the
just
sword.
whoever has Waith
Okay.
in their possession.
So I'm just looking at the at talking to Sword, and I'm just going, okay, whatever.
Look, lad, I understand you may have not been around mystical weapons a lot, but certain magic weapons have their own intelligence. They're called sentients. It's a high honor to forge one. I have not been able to do it myself. That's one of them.
Okay, so it's two, what was the bonuses to it? Like an addition?
That +1. Until you attune, that's all you're getting from Waith is a +1 and a rather chatty companion that will constantly to kill giants.
The only
Okay.
question is, well, does he have the benefit of being able to be attuned in only 1 minute?
No.
No.
You need a long
you have
rest
to
for that.
attune over a short rest.
Long rest.
No,
well,
short
no,
rest.
short rest, 1 hour. But some magic
Really?
weapons have a
Yes,
special
yeah,
benefit.
you can attune to one object during a short rest.
I thought it was. I could have sworn
No,
it was long.
long
rest.
rest, short.
Oh,
I
okay.
was going to point out that some magic weapons can have it so that it only takes 1 minute to attune.
Wait, does not have that.
Yeah, he doesn't have that though. I'm assuming.
All right. Well, there we go. For the record, if we do get a long rest, Kiri, I'm going to put Giant Slayer in the
Nayataganji said
in
roll
the
20
roll
net.
in the RPG.
Okay.
All right. Well, lads, we've gotten an object. This detect magic is detect magic over? Is it just or has it been?
I assume it's probably been over because you had to do another spell.
It's over.
Wait, is
By the
detect
way,
magic just a minute?
as you take him, you also grab the scabbard.
Yes.
With the torch.
So there's a giant great sword on the back of a female elf that's only 4'8". This is anime,
Not
right?
enough. You can use actually magic weapons adjust to the size.
Oh God, this hurts. As waste monsters grow smaller. Oh God, I don't want to kill giants. Oh wait, no, I'm good. Let's go kill giants.
That's the thing I love about magic weapons and armor and shit. They adjust to the size of the character.
Okay, so I actually mistyped and I actually have a 11 on my athletics before I roll.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
fine.
good enough. Let's go.
It's a DC 10. You're good.
Also, this lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I still have it.
Steve, question for you. Before we even
What?
consider going to the kitchen, there was one more door just right outside of like this bedroom area. Could you maybe
that
hear to
leads-
see what's on the other side?
It's the kitchen.
Lad, it's gonna lead to the center room.
It's the main room, unless
Okay.
We can peek if you're confident.
That door is the
That
kitchen.
door. He's talking
not
about this.
that
That
one.
door.
He's talking about this door.
Asking him to hear and see, like, if
All
you can
right,
hear
well-
anything on the other side.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna
I
do
got
that.
my weapon drawn, but it's not lit up.
I'm not asking him to open. I'm just asking him to listen.
I'm listening.
You hear the laughter and the jokes and stuff, but it's slightly muffled.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'm whisper to the elf. Don't listen to Wake. This sword is a badass. My great
Listen to her kill giants.
All right, I'm gonna
great-grandfather
very
built me this sword.
carefully open it so that I can just peek and hopefully not be noticed that I'm opening it.
You peek in. Appears to be a armory room. There's about 30 helmets, 26 shields, 22 spears, clubs, great axes scattered around the place.
Detect
They're all
magic
giant-sized,
still
of
on.
course.
Does anything magical
No,
come from
no.
this room?
No, there's nothing magical in this room.
Good.
Nothing really of value. Okay.
Well, we could at least sabotage this a little bit.
How so?
Well, it's clear they need to get into this room to get their weapons and armor.
Okay, so I'm gonna listen at this door.
This
It's
could just be their backup.
quiet door.
That's armory.
Quiet door.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna peek.
One second, lad. Get in here. Get in here, Saucer.
I'm coming.
Right, I'm going to attempt to wedge this door shut.
Okay, actually, you do sense some magic in this room, in the southern room.
Well, I'm peeking in there.
This
Okay.
room or
No,
this room?
This
No.
room.
Okay, I sense some magic in there, lad.
You poke open this room. It appears to be a weapons room. There's spears, shields, clubs, and axes are abundant. There's no less than at least 12 for each of them. All sized for giants. There's 4 great swords, 2 huge iron maces, a sheaf of 6-foot long spears, and bunches of shields.
For the record, Red, I would have given you the help. Whoever's going to investigate, I'm giving help.
I can investigate.
Steve, behind one of the shields, you discover a warhammer.
Okay.
Is that where the magic's coming from?
Yes,
I can investigate that for you.
you actually. Yeah, you
Okay.
sense magic from it.
I will pick it up and I said, lads, same thing as the first. Keep an eye out. And I will identify.
I talked to the sorcerer about his bag of holding and ask how much room he's got in there.
As you pick up the warhammer, you hear the words, "Here's a kiss for you, runt!" That come out of the mouth of the warhammer before the mouth disappears back into the warhammer.
Did we all hear that?
Yep, everyone heard that.
Uh-oh.
Well, that
What
one's
is
just no good.
I
Do a
will.
quick roll to see if anyone else heard that.
Perception.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Uh-oh.
called you a runt.
We don't know if high is good for us or is high bad for us.
I'm operating on the assumption not good.
I would operate on the
Okay,
assumption
so-
low is bad for us.
So
Okay.
immediately we put that in the bag of holding.
Okay.
After the one thing, it doesn't say anything else. It's not like Waith. It doesn't keep talking. Was that another sentient weapon? Don't touch it. What are we even doing in here? Let's kill giants.
Okay. We're
Um,
going to we're going to quietly put all of the weapons and armor into the bag of holding.
I don't think we can.
Everything?
I think that's going to be a lot more than 500 pounds.
Everything of the giant-sized weapons. A whole
mean, we
arsenal.
only need-
A whole
Well,
arsenal
the
of
weapons.
giants.
The weapons.
It would. I'm pretty sure that would be more than 500 pounds, and a bag of holding can only hold 500 pounds.
Mine only can hold another 400.
Yeah, I think that's a bit much. What I think we could do instead.
Put that
is-
warhammer in it.
Well, no. What we could do is we can wedge this door closed so they can't get back in here. Now, I completed the ritual. What's the weapon?
You took the time to do the identify?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a +1 warhammer.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. No attunement needed then. Okay. Well, I had a warhammer.
You do detect the faint traces of the magic mouth spell that was cast upon the warhammer, but that's actually like magic mouth stays.
Magic mouth just leaves a message.
Well, it did leave a message, and it told us it.
I hate magic mouth because you think it'd be a badass spell, but it literally just leaves a message on something and tells it when
You can
whenever
choose for the spell to end on its first delivery or to remain indefinitely. So as you set the warhammer down and then pick it back up after finishing the identify spell, here's a kiss for you, Runt.
I'm going to cast the spell magic and get rid of this bullshit.
Wouldn't that
No,
get
no,
rid
no,
of the
no,
plus
we
one
gotta
attuned?
keep it.
No,
no,
the
keep
spell
it. No.
magic I can end one effect.
I want to keep it like that though. That's
No,
annoying.
I would ritual dispel magic this, but we don't have the time. So I
No.
am using one of my slots, and I am ending the magic mouth effect.
Does it sound like anything's coming towards us?
No.
All right, so it's literally just all right. Well, that I'll use that. You see me take a warhammer up to the wizard, the sorcerer, say, "Here, hold on to this one. This is my old one. I don't need it no more."
Toss it into the bag. There you go. Yeah, I'll find it
Alright.
later.
Right, now I have a +1 warhammer as my backup weapon. All right. Well,
Okay, so
we're gonna bar this door. I want this door not to be able to be open. The one you're at right
how do
now.
you bar the
Is there
the
any-
door and come and then be able to leave?
That's what I'm
Well,
trying
does
to
the
figure
door
out.
open inwards? That's the question.
Wait a
Or does
second.
it swing outwards?
I got an idea. I need y'all. I would need an hour to do this. It's really risky.
No.
But
We don't have the time. We've been here for over half an hour at least.
well, let me think.
And
Let me
then there's
look
the
what it
hour
actually says.
outside.
Let me see what it says. I have a spell that to do the same thing, and I'm willing to do that to make sure that this armory does not get opened by these fuckers. It is, I believe I took creation. I always have creation because I'm a cleric of the forge. Fabricate. Here it is. Details of this fabricate spell. 1 second. Level 4, fabricate. Convert raw materials into a product. All right, here's what I need you to do, lads. What we're gonna do is I need as many of these iron weapons as you can at the foot of this door, and then I will form them into essentially a giant block of iron, and we will close the door.
Which way does the door open? Does it open into the armory or out? Into the hallway?
It opens into the armory.
Yeah, again, can't barricade the door while we're in the armory and be able to leave.
It's not even that. It's the fact that it will take them time to get here and we'll already be inside. And if they're armed up and we're still fighting here, then we're doomed
Also,
anyways.
Fabricate needs raw materials, dude.
Oh,
They
raw.
are- yeah.
No, I can't just.
Yeah, you
morph.
No.
can't just
Nope.
turn a sword into something else.
I
Yeah,
could.
no.
No.
It
You
says
just
raw
said raw.
materials, but it doesn't say they have to be.
But the examples it gives: a wooden bridge from a clump of trees, a rope from a patch of hemp, clothes
Fair
from
enough,
flax
fair.
or wool.
Okay.
I mean, within reason, I would say, but a actually made weapon is nowhere near raw.
I mean, I could lend him a bunch of gold coins that he could use to make
well,
gold
no,
nails.
gold is. How thick are the walls?
They're about 2 feet thick.
I could pull material from both after we close the door. Pull materials from both sides of these walls and create.
Don't you need to be able to see it?
I don't think so. I'm looking at it right now.
Most spells are line of sight.
It's verbal and submatic. It doesn't say I have to see it. Essentially, I have to know it's there.
Yeah, no, you're not casting verbal spells in the freaking hallway.
Most of my spells are verbal, dude. I'm a cleric.
Yeah, exactly. You're not
If you are
casting them
working
in the
with the-
damn hallway.
Creatures and magic can't be cremated, transmute. Creatures or magic values you have created or. No, I think I could do it. I could make wooden bars. Or we could just leave this room alone and risk them getting armored up.
We can't barricade the room without barricading ourselves in.
All right, then. Let's go, lads. Don't like this. What's the door made out of? How is the door
It's
made?
like the other doors. It's a large wooden logs brought together.
Would you classify it as raw material?
No, they've been made into a door. Bound together by iron and stuff and made into a door.
Is there a way? Do any of you know a way to lock this door?
You've not seen a single lock other than on the back door so far.
Excuse me. Dumb idea. We could stab a dagger into the ground. Again, does it open inwards or?
It opens
Inwards.
Inwards.
This is taking a while. A lot of time we could
Yeah.
be spent killing giants.
All right, let's go.
Could we get-
Let's leave then.
please.
Fine. I'm
There's
not.
nothing we can
like
do
this.
to barricade it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you can't barricade it. We just can't.
You'd find a
We're not
giant
going
and kill
to-
him in the room and he'd cover the door.
All right, I'm not comfortable. I think we should go into the kitchen. We've been avoiding combat for a while now.
No, not there.
Okay, fine.
We start combat there. All the people in the main room will definitely bust out and will be surrounded.
Okay, again, one of the cautions we got is the giants are going to ignore, for the most part, limited rowdy stuff.
Yeah, we
No.
know that. Red Fox, pay attention, and more importantly, there's a bunch of
Everybody-
noise already coming from the kitchen, Steve. So we'll be able to cover it up. It's a good start because the others will notice already plenty of noise there from the pots and pans.
I think we should go through the kitchen. I don't want to go through these two guards. They wake up
Fine.
while we're sneak. Room. Fine.
I want to point out how busy the kitchen is, by the way. Those orcs that you saw that aren't on the map, there are 23 different orcs in that kitchen.
Oh,
kitchen-
okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to hint.
I
at.
thought
It's
it's just
not a good idea.
I didn't want to
Don't
put down
scream
23
at us,
orc slave
Red Fox.
tokens.
Because
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
didn't.
no.
He
I didn't want to
said
put
that
down all the
earlier.
tokens. There's a shit ton of orc slaves in there.
Yeah, he said that
slaves.
earlier.
All
Yes.
right,
slaves.
fine. Fine, we'll go around.
Why-
then.
yeah.
Let's ignore that conversation then. If I had known there were that many going in and out. I wouldn't have offered that. Then.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Uh,
Well,
we can
now we have to
fireball
get
them.
by these guys.
Okay,
You
I'm
want to
gonna.
risk being sneaky or just kill them?
I'm keeping you guys away while I investigate the
He
door.
just sneaks over as they continue sleeping.
All right.
We've
so,
done the investigation on these doors before.
No, I mean I'm pushing the door open slightly and peeking in.
Annette, we're all in the hallway right now. We're waiting for his. I'm waiting for his signal to try and come over.
Okay, you peek through and you see another hallway that has a door, a large door on the left side, and then it terminates in a T cross.
All right. I am going to wave everyone over.
To the west and the east, you hear sounds of snoring. To the north, you hear the belly slaps.
Okay. So.
All right.
Not gonna lie. Do you want new stealth checks?
No, we're good. And further down the hallway, can you understand Giant, Steve?
No.
Okay, further down the hallway, you hear a rather shrill, well, not really shrill, faint, high pitched voice saying something in Giant.
Now that I'm over there, can I understand what it's saying?
Give me a perception check for hearing.
I have a passive of 18 for the record.
Okay, passive of 18. You hear a female giant. What are you doing? No, that doesn't go there. Move it over there. No, you fool.
I understand
That
giant.
sounds suggestive.
I understand giant. I like. There are images in the mind now.
Let's go then. I'm not comfortable with how many giants we're leaving alive.
You also hear louder. You hear, ha! Look at the giant red mark on Gorg's belly. As another belly slap.
Okay, there's
And raucous laughter.
there's snoring coming from this door, right?
Yes, there is.
All right, I'm gonna carefully open it up.
Okay. Give me an athletics check this time, because this is one where your door opening is tested for its quietness. Okay.
Nice.
So they peek open the door. Inside, you find
Gork and Mork.
Oh, is that the one you said? Is that
yes, this is the one I was talking about before. This is a rather nice room. Furniture, hides, bearskin on the wall, a huge chest, and a vast bed with furs. Under those furs is a sleeping female hill giant. She is unclothed, and the room smells like
Bad.
a fish market a bit, maybe.
Oh,
Well, Steve, I think you found someone.
I want to,
Oh,
just for the
boy.
record, do you still have the too suggestive picture? I want to compare.
It wasn't too suggestive. It was just attractive. It was just an attractive female hill giant.
I
I
want
wanna
to see
see
the
this.
attractive one.
Well,
You can look up.
Attractive
You can look
for-
up attractive hill giants on your own time.
I'm not doing that. I'm not putting that on my record. All right. Well, let's go. Let's sneak in and find out what we can find.
come on, Steve.
well,
Go spelunking. We believe in you. You'll find something.
I
useful.
will. All right. Do we want the elf?
I motion everyone to get over here, because we're gonna have to take her out.
Cats love fish, don't they, Steve?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, the room's very nice, correct?
Yes, the shelves above the nearby the bed contain a bunch of gems, mirrors,
Okay.
hairpins.
All right. I will assist the elf in an investigation check before we start fighting. A very quiet one.
Okay. Okay. Investigation.
Namely, I'm hoping you find her weapon and take it away.
Well, her weapon's currently being used for other purposes.
Do I see a weapon that she has?
You do not see a weapon.
As I said.
you see a large club next to the bed.
All right.
You know, giants, they can use pretty much anything they find that's big enough.
So
You do, however, see a bunch of gems on the shelves.
I believe
Okay.
in you.
all right, so
Magic is long
we're going
gone.
to have to do this very quietly which means magic attacks that make noise. No. No
So-
boom boom.
Well, so Scorching Ray then.
No scorching ray.
Yes,
Scorching
Scorching Ray. Scorching Ray is literally just sizzle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, could that set fire to anything else though?
If he
nope,
wants it to, I'm pretty sure.
only if I wanted to, and I'm not going to. We don't want to
Really?
set fire to the building while we're inside it.
What?
Sleeping guards, nah. Wolves, nah. Kitchen, nah. Let's kill this random lady who's sleeping after getting laid.
Where?
Let's be honest, Neo's gonna keep going on. Can we
What has
please
she
kill
done? What sin
something?
has she done that needs to be killed for?
I want to kill those 2 guards at the front door, so when we need to leave, we won't have to worry about them.
I agree with you, but Red won't do it.
Well, let's kill her first,
Yet.
and then take them out.
That's the plan.
Okay, let's murder.
I
the helpless
quietly
woman.
use a bonus action and my sword glows.
I take out the great sword.
Okay. Question.
I
Question.
decrease the brightness as much as possible.
How does crit work again?
Okay,
in fifth?
critical attack is your first roll at your what you normally would roll as your attack plus your modifiers. The second roll,
You double any die. Any dice that you roll are doubled. That's
Yes.
Okay, does that include
That is a
sneak
DM
attack?
discretion
it.
option.
Yes, that
we're
includes
doing
sneak
that.
attack.
Okay.
No,
Everyone
she's
get ready.
helpless right now, so it's a guarantee. You have advantage on the attack and guaranteed crit.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't have to roll then.
No, you do have to roll. You may
do have to roll.
2 ones.
Oh, yeah, that's
If you
that's
somehow
true.
roll 2
Okay.
ones, then you'd miss.
Okay. So, that's
What are you using?
my +1 short sword.
Okay, for the record.
Okay, roll d20 plus 9. Okay, so I don't roll a 1. Now,
Roll again, see if you crit. We're letting the thief go first. Roll again and see if you crit.
okay.
Well, you already crit, but hey, whatever.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I'll crit. Do your
Alright,
damage.
Okay. So that's
Are you an assassin?
no,
Thief.
Oh.
thief. So that's roll.
Assassin's the only bad one of the rogue options.
No, the assassin's
So
really
that's
nice if you can
Double
use
the
it.
dice double the dice rolled.
Yeah,
Wait.
double any modifiers.
Okay, so am I rolling extra dice or just
Yes, roll
multiplying the
extra
number?
dice.
Okay.
Roll extra dice.
So that's 12, 13, 14 d6 plus 5.
14d6?
Because he has 7d6 on a normal sneak attack.
Yeah.
6 from the sneak attack, 1 from the short sword.
Yeah.
Are we killing giants finally?
Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking damage.
Alright. I'm
Wait.
Gonna...
Whoops, forgot to add the
Shit.
crit modifier to that.
Well, no, only one person gets the crit, correct? Is that how we're ruling, or we all get crit?
Yeah, she's starting to wake up. She's no longer considered unconscious. You can all still get off your attacks, but her eyes wake up immediately. The fucking stab wound in her,
And
and
then
probably one
wait.
of her tits.
Well, you
100.
forgot to roll the 2d6 more for
Yeah,
Waith's,
I noticed that.
For Waith's giant killing.
Alright,
sword.
my damage is a complex roll, so here we go.
Really?
Uh,
I rolled the same
very
thing.
You do 7 damage when you hit her with Waith.
What the fuck? Why does it say point of order? Fuck off.
Also, no, you do 4 damage when you hit her with Waith, because Waith isn't attuned, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. The way there's a tunes, he did 4 damage. Okay, I'm going to Scorching
One,
Ray her
6
because
plus-
well,
Do any
of
of
those
those
hit.
match first?
2 of those hit.
I don't get advantage. Okay,
No.
okay. So
It
I
was
did
more
s-
important for me to get the advantage with
Yeah.
my sneak attack.
For the record, that's 11 radiant damage and 6 fire damage off of my sword, so that's 17.
So
So we have to do this quiet enough
Well, we've done 102 damage.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Now are we rolling initiatives? Or is she dead?
I hope.
The second roll 20 doesn't like this amount of tokens, so give me
Oh god, no. It made noise, didn't it? Fucking Ray thing made noise.
It's up to...
No, it doesn't. There's not a...
no, it's not about the noise. Again, they're gonna... It's if the two guard giants wake up. They're right here. Those are the only two I think would wake up. Everyone else is partying right now.
Also, to be fair, there is a wall between the two of us.
Yeah, 2-foot thick wall. That's that only thing we hear in this area is the roariest laughter and fighting and eating and partying. Oh,
You
fuck.
fuckers were like 2 hit points away from her surviving that shit.
You just...
Yeah, we were lucky.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The odds are one of us would have rolled higher initiative and taken those 2 hit points anyways.
Luckily for you, Hill Giant's kind of like it rough, and she was down a few hit points. You now have a bloody, singed, butt naked Hill Giant female.
Okay.
In this
And
I
you know
am
what?
going
No,
to.
Yeah,
I am going to
investigate
start
everything.
ransacking the jewels.
Okay,
Steve, my condolences on your loss.
you find a silver comb with 4 gems in it, worth 100 gold. You find a copper mirror with 220 gold, and a nice large gold hairpin set with a pearl in it. The total value is 200 gold for it.
Are you keeping... who's writing all this down? Because I'm not.
The chest contains 980.
Hold on. Hold on. Start again with the
A beaten silver comb set with 4 gems in it, totaling 100 gold. A copper mirror, totaling 20 gold. A large gold hairpin set with a pearl.
Oh
in
my
it,
god, you're
worth
going so
200
fast
gold.
I can't freaking type that fast. Comb of worth what?
That's not
Comb.
very fast.
You're still in the comb. Beaten silver comb set with 4 gems in it that's worth 100 gold total.
Okay.
Copper mirror worth 20 gold.
Okay.
Jesus. Large gold hairpin set with a pearl in it that's worth 200 gold.
Okay.
Chest contains 980 copper pieces, 320 silver pieces, 400 gold pieces.
We'll divide the gold out evenly later.
How much gold pieces? Because I'm going to write this down so I'm doing quicker than red.
400 gold pieces. in the chest.
400. Gee, there we go. All right.
Committed your first murder. This is no longer a simple breaking and entering.
Yep.
We were hired to kill and find out.
Hill Giant Law is now not on your side. Hill Giant Law was never on your side. It's a minor.
No.
Technically
wasn't.
speaking, we weren't hired to kill. We were hired to find out what's going on.
We were hired.
We hired to kill one specific giant.
Yeah, we haven't found that giant yet, but that giant needed to die. This one specifically needed to die.
That felt so good. Let's kill some more.
Yes,
Okay.
we are. That's the plan. All right, 1 second.
You can't hear.
Okay, now hold on. It took everything we had to kill this one, and there's 2 out front. We're not killing them.
Yes, we are. We have to
No.
kill them so we can escape.
No. We're not.
All right,
The
let's
one
see.
that we don't the one we don't kill will raise alarm. It will not work.
As long as we can keep him there, he won't.
It won't work.
Okay, Red, stop being a negative Nancy.
No. Let's do this all in character.
That's how
for one.
this is how I stay alive.
Okay. All right, fine. We will go a little bit further, but if we don't find another way out, we need to kill those gods. Oh, God.
I forgot she didn't get large sized.
God, I'm never going to get that smell out.
Look, we are not getting out of here
She could
without
use the
killing
dwarf
at
as a
least-
dildo.
We are not getting out of this without some combat, thief.
We have to pick and choose our battles. I'm going to peek out over here to see which way everything goes. Do we have to be rolling new new stealth checks?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
We killed something. It's time for stealth.
No, do stealth checks.
Darn. That is not nearly as good.
Well,
To the north, it's now very loud sounds of belly slaps and laughter. Occasional body jokes.
here we
We
go.
go this way.
To the south is still snoring.
I got an
Clank.
8 for the record.
Okay.
Clank, clank.
Clank.
This is like one of those Sierra games. Eventually that'll kill you, but you're not sure when.
The unstable ordinance will get up to us eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna peek open the door.
You open up this door, and you open up what appears to be a barracks. There's two large, loudly snoring hill giants in two of the beds. The rest of the room is decorated sparsely, but with there you go. Decorated sparsely. There's a few torches, a wooden chest near the western wall, and some clothing along pegs.
So we try to take them out the same way we took down the last one.
Yeah,
We
Yeah, I can do it.
We can only barely handle one at a time.
Okay, lad, we are stronger than you are giving us credit for.
yeah.
Just because we get in a fight with one doesn't mean the entire thing is going to get against us.
One, yeah, that's the exact thing. Two, holds out hand. I can throw out a pair of fireballs to take out two
What's
of them.
over here? Fireballs make a lot of noise.
I am going to go search for the chest.
What is over here
We're
in
looking
this
for
open
evidence.
area?
This
Don't
is
make a
a
lot of
path that
noise.
continues down with two doors at the end.
Okay.
Hey Neil, give me a luck roll, Mr. 8 Stealth.
Yeah, I know this was going to happen.
Then why did you
Kill us all. Why? Why?
Because we are looking for evidence, and you decided to. You just essentially argued and turned the other way.
I'm peeking down the other way to see what's going on down there.
Oh, you asked for luck roll. I'm
Yeah, give me
sorry.
a luck roll. You better roll fucking high.
We believe, Neo. Neo, don't fail us.
3.
not
Can
high
I
enough.
can I do a surprise round still?
Nope. No one said they were going with Neil. You guys are still out in the hall.
Yeah,
and
you know you're not wrong.
Clanka, clanka. As you get close to the chest, one of the
Where do you want
giant's
me to
eyelids out here. When you get close to the chest, you step over one of the giant's hands by accident, and his eyes open up. What are you doing in here? And we're gonna need everyone to roll for initiative as both the giants wake up. And we're gonna do a quick luck roll from me. It's a bad luck roll for you.
Good
Nat
luck roll.
20. Nat 20.
This is why you listen to the sneak thief.
Ooh.
Hey, good. That's good for us.
No.
Why is your initiative a 9?
Because I'm awesome. And I took a feat.
Oh, you took alertness.
Yes.
Nice.
Not only did I take alertness, I also have something else too.
Yeah, that's nice. I got a 23 naturally.
Oh, the initiative thing's not up, so these are not going to appear until he pulls it up. Damn it.
Actually, sometimes
They'll still pop up?
mine did. Because I did it right,
Okay.
and he cleared it, which now it's not.
There, it'll work. Alright.
I need to be re-added. I had a 23. Nice roll.
I have a +9, and I still rolled shit.
Rolled, that is amazing. I like it.
Well, you woke him up, so he's probably.
No, I like Flux's initiative roll. the nat 20 on it.
Net 20 with a -1.
Cool. I actually like the fact that if you nat 20 something like a skill check or an initiative roll, it doesn't do anything anymore. Literally just what's your modifier? Oh,
Wasn't that usually how it always was?
I think so. I've played in a couple of games where there's like home rules for you nat 20, you get a surprise attack or something stupid.
Well, I do have an escape plan. If things go south, I can get the fuck out.
Yes, I know. I have the teleportation. Remember?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. Because you need to be alive in order for that, and you're about to die.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, there's about to be 2 fireballs in that room, to be fair.
Huh.
I really wish
There
you
we
would
go.
stop with the fireball.
Now your turn, Alicia.
Okay. I move.
Well, I need to save you.
Let's
Arcane
see.
Archer.
As
Let's
the
see
door's
what you
open,
got.
I assume.
Yes.
So I will move
Yeah,
in
because he barged in like an idiot.
and I'm going to attack the giant that's just about to wake up. And I'm going
What
to
are you doing? That's a bow. Stupid. Use me.
Let me get close. And let's see, is that the one I want to use? I'm going to use Enfeebling Arrow.
Okay, that hits.
Constitution saving throw from the giant.
I need a con save as well.
That's a nice damage.
He fails.
He fails, so he only can do half damage until the start of my next turn. But I'm still just gonna finish off by just shooting him with my regular arrows. So, attack 2. And attack 3. Does the 17 hit?
It does.
Oh.
You know what I like is that a lot of things are now until the end of your turn, like stunning strike.
So that's a grand
I love the
total
fact that
of...
it gives you a chance to take shit from it. Okay.
So he takes a grand total of 54 damage. This guy. And that is my turn.
The only question I have is the buddy waking up as well?
Yeah, they're both.
Yes.
They're both coming to this round. They have to get up. They have to find a weapon. They have to do a lot of stuff.
Your turn,
You don't
Rascal.
need to find a weapon.
I think they can just throw their bed at you or a pillow, and that would hurt.
And you're saying you don't want me to fireball?
No, I target and isolate. Don't area attack right
It's an interesting discussion that takes 6 seconds.
now.
That was me saying. Okay.
No,
fine.
we don't want to set the room on fire right now.
Let all the beds on fire. See what happens. Start this. Let's start this whole rumble.
Ah!
I don't want to have 20 turns in a row.
Okay, Scorching Ray on the slightly injured one. I'm gonna miss with my wow.
So
Two
which
of them.
one's hit?
2 of them hit.
Oh, really nice. Okay, so I do 15 and
So their AC
14.
has to be below 14. I don't know what it is.
No, it's 14 because my 13 missed earlier.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a different
So I did-
space.
29 total damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 29 damage. That's good.
You would have had to move in, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, just move me in a bit. I don't know how far I'd have to move in to see him.
So now the giant's turn.
You see, Almond got his shield up. He's got his sword ready. He's like, "Come on!"
The giant promptly picks up a bed and bashes you with it.
Remember, he can only do half damage.
Yeah, let's see if he can hit. I want to see this. I bet he hits, but I still want to see it. Does this qualify as an improvised weapon?
To a giant, I think that would function as a club.
No, giants really don't have improvised weapons, especially not hill giants.
Literally, everything's a club.
So Amon literally stands there, the bed goes through him, and he laughs, taking that does not hit, that does not hit.
Okay. It's now your turn, Steve.
All right. So,
No, it hits, it just doesn't do any damage. It can't get through his armor.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what he means because it doesn't beat his armor class.
So that's 10 feet. And that's 20 feet. Oh. All right. So I am going to move here. Whoops. And while I'm moving here, I'm taking a bonus action to hide.
That's gotta be. Yeah, I'll stealth check, yeah.
Which is a 32.
You slip on your-
And
You disappear into the shadows. No one knows how you got there or how you got out.
And now I attack. I'm going to attack, of course, him. So let's see here. It's D20 plus 9. Crit fail.
misses.
And that's my turn.
Actually, since you attacking from hidden stealth, that gives you an advantage, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Come on, advantage, save the day.
22.
This is why rogues are
hits.
badass when they hide.
That hits? Okay. So that's 7d6 plus 5. Not 45, 5. Oh, whoops.
Will that be enough?
No, that's not going to be 33.
We've done 116 to him. That's gonna hurt.
He's probably hurting.
Oh, really?
I'm dead.
How the hell did the little Miss Slut in the other room have so much health?
They both did.
No,
They have
they
about,
both had the same amount of health.
It's just
They have
we
about.
just-
From what we know so far, they have about 100 and something health, in the something in the low teens or in the 100 and.
Well,
You do know what happened was that one of us did 4 damage.
Yeah.
Red.
oh,
One of us
yeah,
did
that's
4
right.
Right.
last time.
Okay.
Amon hasn't even done damage, and this one's dead. Keep that in mind. All right.
Is that your turn, Steve?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Are you still technically
Rascal.
hiding or not?
No, once you attack, you lose.
Yeah.
Raska, can I get a perception check from you?
Oh God, no! No! I don't think I make it.
As
I
you see
got-
one of the hill giant guards see you and start making it back down the hallway.
Okay, I'll be.
This is all Neotag's fault.
No, this is all Red's fault.
No, this is Neotag's fault. He's the one who carelessly went into the fucking room
Who
instead of letting
cares?
the
Let's
sneak
play.
do it.
Play. Is it my turn yet?
No. He's got to. We're waiting on the.
I do not like that icon there.
Okay. Well, we could be worse off.
We're about to be worse off.
How long does it take to teleport us back?
Don't
It's
worry
an
about
instant.
what it is.
Good, so we can kill as many as possible and then run.
You assume the entire thing is on alert.
At this point, it's about to be.
You see a door behind you, Raska, smash open, and you see a hill giant female look out and shout, "Intruders! Get them!"
Like I said, we're about to alert the whole fucking place. That's
Red,
why.
Red, we get it. Calm down.
Ed, come on, man.
That's why you listen to the sneak guy.
You hear the belly slaps stop as you hear the murmurs of intruders.
Ah,
I
Love
feel
it.
like we were given false intel about them ignoring overall.
He
ignoring-
never said that.
Yes, he
yes,
did.
he did.
No.
They would
He
ignore
never
battle
said that.
sounds. They would not ignore a hill giant shouting out. So they would have
Yeah,
ignored
they would
the one
ignore
waking up. Yeah, the one woke up. He said something. I rolled to see if the ones in the room heard it. If the ones in the southern room heard it, they did. Then he saw you and he alerted others. That is an active action to let others know that there are intruders in the building. This isn't just I woke up and or a bash bash smash smash. This was a guard whose job is to alert people.
Which is why we
Yes,
should have
yeah.
taken them out first.
Alerted giants.
Or you could have
Don't-
just listened to me in the first place and not
Stop the
going
fighting.
through.
It's
It's
not
now
gonna
your
help
turn, Andor.
anymore. We're in this mess, so we got to make the
Okay,
most
fine.
of it.
I jump. I bounce off the other one, and I get right in his face, and I swing at him.
Via Thor.
God damn it! It's my attack roll. All right, it's
Wait.
D-
For Thor.
20 plus and 17.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. I don't hit hard. I'm hard to hit. So that's 12 radiant damage and 4 fire damage. As my flaming sword comes down on him.
We're actually gonna start deleting tokens that are dead because I need to clear up this workload that Roll20's rolling with.
Yeah.
What, a fortress full of a lot of enemies? No. Well, on the plus side, the wolves aren't going to start
Well,
running in.
let's see what we can do to get out of this. Not over. Play.
Okay, it's now the other hill giant's turn. He grabs a club that was behind his bed.
Thunk. Hey, on the plus side, everything goes to hell. I can
Nope.
just visible away.
Nope.
Yeah, I have an escape route myself too.
It's now your turn, Alicia.
Okay. I'm going to once again use Enfeebling Arrow on this guy down here. That's a good hit. And con save. He fails, so he can only do half damage again. And attack 2. And attack 3. Alright, both hit.
I think I'll be the decider. Yeah, they both hit.
I think God will be the decider. Okay, yes. Not like that.
47 total damage.
That's gonna hurt.
And do I want to make a move action?
Your arrow sticks into him, and you see like black necrotic vines go through his veins.
Please,
What are you
body,
doing?
block the elf.
I'm
Get in
just
the
getting
room.
Stab him! Throw me at him.
No way.
I can be ranged 2 once.
And I move down. Not down there, just here. And that's my turn.
Where the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Your turn, Raska.
Oh joy! I have so many options. Dear.
Get into the room and close the door for number 1.
Raska just holds up his hand, looks at the female hill giant, looks at the door, steps in, closes it.
Give me a strength check, bud.
This is gonna be fun.
What? An athletics check, you mean?
Yep.
I get.
Managed to pull the door closed.
Wow.
Excuse me a second.
Oh, pull the door. Okay.
Just closes the door. Just and
Okay.
since this is 5th edition, I'll firebolt the giant that's in front of me. Because I want to. Oh wow! I did max 16. That's a nice thing.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna
You
hurt.
do know that your cantrips level up. You should be doing 3d10 right now, right? Right?
I'm pretty sure it would be 2d10, but yeah.
No, it's
I've-
3d10 at level
Yeah,
11.
trust me. I've used Firebolt a lot in the last. It was Rogar, so I know that.
So you should just type out 2d10 and add that to that roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Everything's gone! What? The world!
The power!
Oh.
Power got cut.
Oh, well, I did another 16. Well, that's always a good sign.
Okay, so that's 32 damage.
Yeah.
This is why cantrips leveling up are awesome.
Oh yeah, it's amazingly good. And I get to add my charisma bonus to them.
Yes, because of your specialty.
Because fire is nice.
All right, is that your turn, dude?
Turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
It's your turn, Steve. You
Where's
hear
the
a lot of
charisma?
smashing and pounding coming from down the hallways.
Yeah.
We're all crying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get over here. And hide.
Bonus action to hide.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack.
Did he successfully hide, Flux?
You'll never know.
Well, he needs to know so he knows. if
I
he rolls
won't
with
tell you.
advantage. He
Yeah,
needs to know if he wants to roll with advantage or not.
You have advantage.
Okay. Wow.
But you
That
do
sucked.
You do not hit, however.
That sucked.
Slide
Double
underneath the
3 roll.
You are no longer hit.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
That was our hope to kill him.
Steve
That was horrible.
Steve dives under the
If-
bed and comes back up and stabs. Oh wait, hold on, wrong bed.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah. It's the end of my turn.
This 3d8. Yes.
For the record, this was only supposed to have hill giants in it, correct?
Well, there's
From
also
common
some other
knowledge?
minor giant.
You know I know.
Just
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
From common knowledge, yes.
All right, good. And we
Well, we
already
know
have
From
it's
some
deeper in the
giants.
from the deeper in the halls, you hear a much louder voice. Intruders! You know that the laughter has stopped. The sounds of the partying has stopped,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of feet moving.
Okay.
I'm getting on my broom. Or rather, I'm
No.
already on my broom, but yeah.
I'm on. Just waves his hand. Kill this one and we'll get out.
No. I can fireball a few. Let's at least give them something to remember us by. Who knows? Maybe we can actually pull this off.
I think we've gotten some evidence that something's up. This isn't just something. Something's here that's not just giants. I mean, not just hill giants anymore.
But we had a choke point.
Hmm.
We could use it.
We could.
We put a dwarf there.
No, if you can kill this one, I could stand in the doorway, and your fucking tank can be a tank.
The door
I mean, to be
smashes
fair,
open.
you can attack then move.
The door smashes open, and you see a large, disgruntled hill giant standing there. Intruders!
Okay.
Come to die! Now your turn, Omdor.
All right. Realizing that my friends, my companions probably have this one down, Amon's gonna take the op attack and stand in the doorway and face this one and attack him. I take the op attack.
You can attack then move. But okay.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna take the top attack. Nope. And then I attack this one in front of me. 28.
Okay, hit.
10 damage. And I just stand there with my shield and flaming sword ready. It's my turn.
Okay.
How's he looking, by the way? The one right there.
He's looking pretty bad.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
I think your
Didn't mean to
turn,
do
bud.
that.
Yeah.
I was editing stuff and I clicked wrong thing.
Does an 18 hit you? Steve?
Yeah.
Just remember, he still does half damage.
Yep.
Oh, poor Steve. You will remember him fondly.
You take 9 points of damage.
All right.
Now your turn, Alicia.
Okay.
Focus the one in the room you hear Amon scream.
Okay.
Oh.
What I'm going to do
Don't
is
yell.
I'm going to shoot this guy initially with 2 arrows, 2 regular arrows. And if he's dead, I'm going to target the one up here. If he's not dead, then I'm just going to keep shooting this guy.
Okay.
Attack 1 and attack 2. Both hit. Good.
I think you should let God tell you if it hit. Flux, us calling you God isn't going to your head, is it?
No, it's not.
Alright, so he took 33 damage. Was that enough to kill this guy?
Yes, he's dead.
Okay.
Yay.
Now, this guy up here, he's going to get an enfeebling shot on him.
How? You only get 2 ever. You only ever get to do 2 arcane shots per short rest, dude. You did go with arcane arrow, right?
Yeah, arcane. Yeah.
Yeah, you only ever get 2 arcane shots per short rest. Unfortunately. The one short-sightedness of the class.
I mean, it's still 14 damage. That'll help.
Yeah. All right. That your turn, dude?
Yep.
I'm just
Now your
going.
turn.
Raz is just gonna look at this and be like, I'm just going
I
to
see where I got mixed up.
just continue along the wall carefully.
Well, maybe get in range of the door so you can shoot at the door.
Well, yeah. I'm hoping that I was out of sight so he can't op attack me while I move to.
There's a wall, a 2-foot wall there, dude.
I know. Don't worry. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. There we go. So I can probably see down the hallway now. I hope. Maybe.
There's a
Maybe.
giant right there.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough. I'll firebolt him. There we go, 31. Fire.
I just imagine Red character now standing at this wall, hiding away from him, then peeking across with a sword to the gut, and then backing back out.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Is that your turn, Steve?
Is it my turn already?
Yes.
All right.
Steve.
All right. Yeah, I'm actually going to. Can he come in this room?
I imagine somehow.
Don't know yet.
They can squeeze
Yeah,
to
they
the
can get
door
the
frame
doors.
probably.
All right.
Amun's in the doorway blocking it right now. But
I mean, once
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna-
dwarf-
I'm gonna make a high check from here.
I always find it weird how many rogues I see played forget to hide first every time. Do that
And I'm
really
just gonna stay there for the moment and observe the situation at hand because there's nothing I can do really else at the moment.
Huh.
You hear further down, further away. Intruders.
Giants.
What is his weapon, by the way? Because it looks like a bunch of trees bound together.
I'm assuming that.
Yeah, it's a faggot.
That's
It's a bundle
fine.
of sticks.
Yeah, the worst part is that's actually what it's called.
No, I
Yeah.
know that's
You
what it's
note
called.
that through one of the walls, a gas starts to fill the room.
Oh.
What? Where?
Over here, the gas starts to move.
Oh, no, I don't see.
Over this way.
Could you bloop bloop again?
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. There we go.
Oh, there it is. From the chest?
No, it came through the walls.
Okay.
It came through the walls and is no longer in the walls. It is now moving towards you guys. I get an Arcana check from our spellcasters. It might be a spell you recognize.
I am unfortunately not trained in arcane. I am a divine spellcaster. Would you still allow it?
Do you have any points in Arcana?
I have just basically two.
Alicia knows enough. That's gaseous form.
Ooh, interesting.
Uh-oh.
Good thing I chose to hide and stay hid.
If this is the boss, this is the best scenario I could think of at this point. The boss comes into the room, you guys take him down while I block the others from helping him.
I don't like this.
You could take him, if you could take him down, then we leave right afterwards. Right, it's gaseous form. All right.
You're bashing along the western wall, like something being bashed into the wall.
Oh.
That's why I was asking if I could make out anybody else, because he's not taking up the full space. He is a humanoid.
Yeah, you can see a little bit down the hallway. You see the female hill giant, and
Huh. Yay! A bunch of friends. Oh.
I like that.
All
right.
Yeah, I forgot about these little guys.
Can I get? I can get 4 of them.
Okay, and now it is the one on the wall's turn.
Yes. Yes, I have a plan.
He bashes into you, Andor.
They're just lining up. They're waiting, and it just.
Oh, that's a hit.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Don't worry, Andor. I'm gonna help you.
Oh my
I'll be
god, that is just a
fine.
huge line of death.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help.
2 18s in a row. Yeah, you're gonna hit. You're normally gonna hit just about anything with an 18. So that's not bad at all.
What's your AC anyway?
You haven't seen the western side red either. So that side's the nice side.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of screwed.
You haven't seen the side that's coming from the dining hall.
Yeah, don't listen to the sneak thief tell you not to do
Red,
something.
let it go. We
You
are
take 29 points of damage.
okay. Minus 9. Okay, I'm still good.
It's now your turn, Andor.
Under your stay or go. Each of you gets to reply, and you should get reply in a single word.
I say stay.
I say we stay for now. We can hold for a bit, but we should be ready to go at a moment's notice. I have something planned, Andor.
There's no
Ravka slams
That's
his
more
hands
than a
together.
single word, but that's DM discretion.
go.
Okay.
Stay.
Steve makes no comment.
Eep.
He's hiding.
You better make a comment, because if it's a tied, then it's my vote.
Again,
Your turn,
he's
Mamba.
hiding.
We stand for right now. Amdor.
If I speak, I give away my position to the gaseous form. Do realize that.
All right.
You saw the gash.
Amdor is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. And that will be his turn.
What does Sanctuary do?
They have to pass a my DC will save to swing at me.
Nice.
And then they have to get through my AC.
So
No, they not right now. Every time they attack, until the end of the duration. Every time they attack, they have to first pass a will save, then pass a what do you call it?
Armor class?
Yeah, then pass my armor class if they get through the will.
So is that like in addition to?
Yes, that's what the spell does.
Okay.
Actually, that's my bonus action. Sanctuary is a bonus action. So after the Sanctuary, I will then attack the one in front of me. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Another 18 damage. That's Amdor's turn.
Okay. To the guy right in front of Andor. 3 attacks. Does the 7
Three of those hit.
all 3 hit? Okay, good. Attack 1. Attack 2. And attack 3. I like how it went down in a nice even numeric order.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to uncanny dodge that fucking attack. To reduce it by half
So,
again.
36 damage.
Dead.
Okay, that's gonna help a lot.
And
Okay.
that is...
Get out
yes.
into the hallway now. Let's kill him.
He's dead?
Yep. I move
Does it,
up to here,
I
and that's my
would-
turn.
Okay.
Okay.
His body's blocking the way.
Is it, or are we? No, we're not doing that because
No, I
then,
do that shit.
no, that's
I've already got a shit ton of tokens to keep track of.
Yeah. So it's Razka's turn then.
Yes.
Sure, Master.
Okay.
I should
I'm
not have
going-
moved there.
I'm gonna do a fireball originating here. Do you
Okay.
see where I'm pinging?
Yep.
Flux.
Yes.
So
you're-
starting on the Viking
Yeah.
Hill dwarf.
Well, not in the center of her. A little bit, basically there, because it will go 20 feet up into this guy, 20 feet into that room, and 20 feet down. So we'll get all four in
all
that
that
hallway.
you can see and probably more.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to use Quicken, so I get to do this twice.
Right. Well, so you're asking Flux to have everyone in the 150 foot, 120 foot explosion roll dex saves twice.
Yep.
Just
I'm
one
sorry.
roll, I suppose, for each.
No, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is.
Well,
Wait,
no, it's not that
120
big. It's not that big, Flux. It's 20 feet out from the center
20
point.
feet out, I thought. Oh, 120 is the range.
Yeah, 150 is the range, but yeah.
I haven't used fireball in forever. Completely forgot. I am a terrible fireball expert.
It only gets 4 of them, sadly.
Oh.
And anybody that's down the doorway from her to the west.
Does it get 4? It looks like it gets 3.
20
again-
foot radius spear.
Yeah, 20 foot
I'm
spear.
I'm starting from right here, where he pointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 20 there. That's 20 there. That's
That gets
4.
the Viking, the 2 women, and the first thrower.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Fireball. Wow, first one saves. Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of saves.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the worst part. It's all about Flux keeping track of who failed.
Okay, so do
So-
your damage.
Yeah, do your
Okay,
damage, please, because that'll
Yeah,
make
okay,
it.
I'll
easier.
roll my damage for both fireballs. First fireball is 20. Wow, I rolled garbage.
Do it,
and
dude. Don't
second
worry about it.
fireball is
Same.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, but there you go. You got 2. So total damage. Okay, cool. Half damage of that is what?
is 13.
Always round down.
Yeah, that's why it's 13.
Now it's up to Flux to keep track of everything, because this is where
Ooh.
we're evil to the extent.
See, here's the thing. It's really easy to keep track if you put the health on the tokens.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just we
No, I-
can't
yeah, I
see
think I-
those. Everyone else.
Yeah, we can't see them because I put them on my tokens to keep track of things.
Same here.
Yeah, no, that's what I do every time. I put the health on it, because that's what I have right now. I have a health bar above me. That you
It's
guys
so
can see.
convenient.
Yeah,
so-
it makes life easier. So it's actually not very hard for a DM to be able to do that because
You know, as much as I love map tools, us using Roll20 this much, it's really making me appreciate Roll20.
I've never used map tools, so I don't know. I have nothing to compare.
Map Tools is a Java-based applet that you have to
Yeah,
connect
Java's
directly
good.
through through IP address, and it's a royal bitch and a half when people don't know how to do IP connecting correctly.
The worst part about map tools is that a lot of the time, even when everything's perfect, it just refuses to work.
There is that too. It crashes a hell of a lot. Anytime you try to do
Well, the
hiding
reason-
on the map for blacking out areas, it crashes.
The reason for that, I believe, is because since Java is basically dead at this point. Let's not. kid
No, it's
ourselves.
not. No, it's not.
It's gonna die, dude.
No,
Not for a long,
it's
long
not.
time.
No.
I think with all the security updates to Java to prevent a lot of the direct connection shit they were having issues with, that's one of the main reasons they're having so much trouble.
Map tools may die, but Java ain't going anywhere.
So long as businesses keep using it, Java's going to be around for a long time.
There's actually a high demand for Java app development still.
Have you guys even heard anything out of map tools?
No. I think they're effectively kaput. I don't know. Let me check.
I'm gonna check right now.
Jesus, man! I targeted their bad save and everything, and they're all...
No, they're good, dude. This is just how we play. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm just having bad luck. It seems.
I was going against probably their good saves of con.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
You
let's.
still did total 26 damage to the ones that passed both.
yep.
Dex save. So it's nothing to sneeze at. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. It helps.
Holy crap! Map tool is actually out of the
Now you-
beta.
It's now your turn, Steve.
Okay.
He's going to hold his turn in case something comes in.
Something already came in the gaseous form.
Yeah, it's just, you can't stab gas.
You can't really do anything with the gas.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm going to hold my turn to see if the gaseous form does anything. If the gaseous form becomes solid in my range, I will then stab. That's my hold action. Okay, Flux?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna need a dex save from you, Alicia. The gas moves close to you.
Dex save, okay.
You can't attack in
no,
gaseous form.
do a con save for me.
You can't attack in gaseous form.
You can't.
In case there just be an additional 1 to that, or do you still want me to reroll?
Would it be additional 1? Okay.
So it'd be 24.
The gas starts to fill your lungs. It goes inside your lungs.
How?
Yeah, gaseous form doesn't allow that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Gas, bubs.
Yeah, but gaseous form specifically prevents you from entering another body.
Yeah.
There's no specific rules for entering another body. DM.
It may not be gaseous form, is what he's saying.
Okay.
And as you're contemplating how gaseous form would happen if it's in another body, that wall smashes down.
Well, I think I know where my other fireball's going.
I love these tokens.
Well then.
Cloud kill plus fireball, man. That should help. All those giants are like, fuck, that hurts.
And they start
You don't
moving
even
in.
need Java anymore with map tool.
I mean, here's the thing. You get since your con's so high, you get a minute before you start suffocate. You get a minute. What is it? A minute per.
It is a
Positive
minute
modifier, yeah.
plus each, so that'd be 3 minutes I can hold my breath for.
Same.
As you see a large hill giant and a bunch of young hill giants, their bellies red from what looks like repeated belly slaps.
Well, baby side, I'm gonna murder a bunch of babies again. Why is this a repeated theme?
All right.
with
Well,
the
here's the
mafia?
thing. Don't plan on it because we're probably teleporting out as soon as my turn comes up. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, but I'm just pointing out that why is it whenever I'm with the mafia in games, I somehow always murder babies?
We're not really the mafia, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Totally not.
Okay. Let's see here.
Now your turn, Amdor. Actually, these ones move up. Sorry.
Yay. I don't know what to
There
call this anymore.
go.
The female hill giant smashes into you, Amdor.
They didn't roll initiative. What if they rolled a 1?
I actually had a GM roll for them.
Fair enough.
I GM rolled those ones that you didn't see.
Fine.
They're all going off of 12.
That matches, so it hits.
Thunk.
That misses. I
We can
block it
last
with my
at
shield.
least one more
She
round.
bashes you with a giant rolling pin.
We can last one more round.
Okay, how much damage? For the first one, the second one, of course. That's a lot from
19
a
damage.
rolling pin.
Yeah, it's less the rolling pin, more the giant muscly arm behind it.
All right.
I mean, it also has to be a rolling pin that can be handled by a giant, so it's probably,
It's your turn, Alicia.
Okay, I'm
No, it's my turn. I didn't do anything.
You got cocky. That was your turn.
No.
Your turn,
There
Amdor.
go.
I can't speak, but I give a thumbs up.
No, you can't. Okay.
At least I don't think I can speak. Can I speak? If I can, I'll just say go.
Yeah, through sputtering voice, go.
All right. I'm waiting for votes.
That's the problem is Raz would stay because he thinks they can last at least one more round.
Okay, I'm waiting for the cat.
Yeah. Because he's a cat. You better say something.
3, 2.
You get no response.
He probably wants to leave.
Fine. I activate word of recall, and we just zoop out of there.
Hey, where recall works within 5 feet, bud.
What?
Where recall is you and 5 living creatures within 5 feet.
All right, fine. Fuck it.
So he's gonna have to move adjacent to.
This is why I was
Wait,
asking
Steve isn't
stay
in
or
the room.
go. And Red's probably gonna get left behind because I don't know where he is.
I have to wait for my turn.
No.
I'm going to assume Amdor established how word of recall works. So, Steve, you know if he recalls and he's not next to you, you're going to be left behind.
But it's not my turn.
If you wish to say something, or wish to do a dex check, maybe you can jump into the area effect.
I will stand right there so I am closer to him.
Yeah, you made it. I'm gonna be nice. You made it.
All right.
On the plus side, I did 2 fireballs, so the buildings, if it is
No,
able
it's
to burn,
soggy wood, dude.
Yep. And
Yeah.
poof, you're all brought back.
Alicia is gonna be just sputtering, trying to
No, the gaseous form gets left behind. It's divine magic, buddy. I pick who comes, and I did not pick for the gaseous form.
Alicia, now that you're here, you're sputtering, coughing. The gas exits your body.
What?
God, get it out of me.
yeah.
Burn it now! I look at the sorcerer. Now, as I prepare it can still take spell damage as I prepare a flame strike.
Firebolt it for 36. Max damage, nice.
Does it hit? That's what matters.
Well, I hope a 25 hits. Boop, boo, 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 boo.
Okay, did the gaseous form seem to take damage?
You can't really tell. It didn't bleed.
Well,
Okay.
I would assume fire wouldn't make you bleed.
Can't really tell if the gas.
It's also gas, but yeah.
I'm moving away from the gas.
I am going
Gas seems to be moving away from you too.
I am doing Toll of the Dead on it. No, I'm not. No,
Seems
no.
to be
no.
moving towards the exit of the cave.
Yeah, let's kill it quickly before it escapes.
I'll
And I will
shoot
do
arrows at smoke.
magic. If you have anything magic.
And I got magic arrow. I can basically imbue him with magic to become
question.
DR.
And it's not immune to the damage if you're shooting magic arrows.
Question: is a +1 weapon magic enough to be hitting that?
You don't know.
Should.
I'm enchanting my arrows so they're magical.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna fire 3
Yeah,
quick shots at it.
Is someone within 5 feet of the enemy?
I've been moving with it, attacking it with my sword. Because
Okay.
my sword doesn't do normal damage, it does radiant, which I should start rolling attack.
The
for.
reason why I
19.
asked is because I need to know whether or not I can actually use
Okay.
my
How
sneak
many
attack
rounds
You
damage.
would
has
not be able to.
How many rounds has it been?
Since you got back,
No, since we've been doing this, moving and shooting this thing. I need to know
Since-
for how many sword strikes.
since you got back and you're attacking the gaseous form.
Yes. How many rounds? I think we honestly should go into combat rules right now. What do you think, Flux?
That is a good question. Is this going to be full on combat or?
We are actively targeting this gaseous form with magic attacks.
Okay, we can go into combat.
Okay. Now we hit red. Flux probably gonna have to throw up a quick map or something. This is weird.
No, we'll do this
Fighting
all. We'll do this
gas.
all theater of mind stuff.
Okay.
Amdor's right next to it. He's hitting it with his magic sword. And as a
And-
bonus action, he is going to cast a spiritual weapon, which does force damage. And try to hit it as well. So I need to roll 2 attack rolls with different modifiers. Do you want us to roll initiative right now, or can we get these free hits off first?
Roll initiative.
I want to be fair. I don't want to I don't want to lie or cheat or steal this. Whoo! Nice 23.
28.
I wanted to fireball the baby giants.
That's fun, but I think we have the leader with us. Let's take it out.
Fair enough. That is a bad roll.
I am relatively moderately happy with my 28. I could do better.
You rolled a 19. You can do 1 better.
Exactly.
It's
I
not
could
a
still
wrong
do
statement.
better. That's why I said moderately happy with my roll.
We're fighting the giant on the cover. He's gonna pour wine on one of us. Watch out.
We're moving over here to see if it fucking makes Rule 20 stop chugging.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's gonna cloud kill a bunch of baby giants.
I'm kind of curious. Does the cloak look like a third arm to anybody else on this giant?
Not really.
No.
on the one on this cover.
Yeah, the one on the cover.
No, it's a bear paw that he's got stitched in. If
okay.
you look, you can see it's a bear pelt,
Okay.
basically.
That's cool.
Personally,
get
I
the
like
turn
the
order?
thief
Can we-
with the
can we-
Fu Manchu
Yeah, I'm
leaping up
trying
onto
to-
the table.
No worries. We're having fun. That's all that really matters, guys.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all I'm coming in. That's why I keep coming to this forest, because I always have fun whenever we play,
Yep.
no matter what we play. I'll be honest with you. Kiri, I don't know about you, but I really want to do another vampire.
Same here.
Vampire what?
Vampire the
I
Masquerade.
really didn't think I was gonna have fun with that game, but I just had so much goddamn fun.
Wait, you mean Vampire the Masquerade?
No.
Yes.
What?
That's exactly what we played. Me and Carrie. It was supposed to be me, Carrie, and Sovik that day because Zon couldn't show up, and we were just gonna do a one-off for Vampire, but Sovik couldn't make it, so it was just me and Carrie with Flux as DM, and it was one of the best one-shots I've ever
Ugh.
played.
Mainly,
Why? Why do
I'm
you
not
have-
I'm just. I've had bad experiences with.
So starting, it's your turn, Red.
Okay.
All right. I
The
can't-
gas is starting to make its way towards the entrance to the exit of the cave, which is about 50 feet away.
Okay. Is there someone within 5 feet of?
Yes, me.
Yes, but
Okay.
it is a gas. You would not be able to sneak attack it. Sneak attack implies that you're attacking.
it has some kind of
weak points
discernible
usually.
anatomy.
Okay. Yeah.
You cannot discern a weak point on a gas. That's why
Okay,
you
fine.
usually
You
not
still get
defense.
don't you still get advantage to the attack though? But you
No.
don't get the extra damage. Okay.
No. So 18
To hit.
to hit and 8.
Okay. It's now Amdor's turn. Do this shit old school. Don't rely on this turn orders thing.
Okay. Old school.
Turn order broke.
You have to put down tokens to put you on the turn order. And
Oh yeah, that's right.
roll twice, chugging like a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Damage, you don't know. You
Okay.
can't really tell if you're doing damage to.
I am doing radiant damage. It would cut for it's essentially
It's gas. You can't really tell if you're doing.
it should cut a piece out of it. Do what I
I'm applying the damage depending on if it hit or not, but
Fair enough.
it's gas.
All right, and as a bonus action, I cast on the other side of it. I cast, which is a giant forging as the form is a giant flaming forging anvil. I mean, not anvil, hammer. And it gets an attack, which is my spell modifier plus something. No, it's just my spell modifier. So it is. Ooh, that probably doesn't hit, but I will roll for damage anyways. Which spiritual weapon? Oh god, I closed it. I am such a dick.
You're a dick one, Mr.
Yeah,
Dick.
I made this entire I made this very special cheat sheet and I don't have it. It's 1d8 per level damage. So it was cast at normal level, so it'd be 2d8 plus my spell modifier. So 2d8 plus.
I'm gonna do the crazy thing.
So if a 15 hit, that's an extra 12 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Oh, hey, that works. Okay.
Now the gas turn.
Moves up to 10 feet.
The gas.
Point of order, I have my mouth closed.
Okay. Cool. He's not doing that anymore. He now knows where you are. The gas turns back into a cloud giant. A large, tall cloud giant with wispy hair. He does a signature spell with his hands. Actually, he can do this innately. He's a giant. He starts floating.
Levitate.
He fly. 60-foot speed. He dashes.
Op
giant.
attack.
Okay, sure.
Do I get an op attack as well?
You weren't close enough. Only me and Red would get op attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I know what my turn's gonna be.
Did I hit with a 21?
You did.
Okay, so all those other hits definitely hit him.
Did I hit with a 13?
You did not.
Didn't think so.
So that's 10 damage. And can I do? Didn't I have a feat for some reason? No, I do not have Sentinel. Never mind. Can't make him stand still.
Okay.
He is now 60 feet dash. He is now He zipped out of the cave.
He's 120 feet away.
Yeah, he zipped out of 50 feet out of the cave and flew off into the distance. You do not see him from where you are in the cave anymore.
Okay.
He
It's
went
Raska's
up.
turn?
All you saw was he went up. Yeah. Yes, it's Raska's turn.
Okay, so if I move out, I can see him, yes?
You move out and you see him floating about. You see him floating about 60 feet in the air above the cave.
Yep. So I can then
Actually
attack
behind
him.
the cave. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to twin and quicken. This is going to burn a bunch of sorcery points. 2, and then 2 more. All the fire bolts.
Fire bolts? Fire. Oh,
Yeah.
fire bolts. Yeah.
Because I can twin a firebolt for 1 sorcery point. So I can then
Alright.
I can do 4 firebolts in 1
I
turn.
forgot how fucked up sorcerers are in 5e.
Wow,
You
the
can
first
only
one
use
misses.
one mana. You can only use one mana magic.
So you can twin or
Yeah, you
quicken.
can only use one mana magic on a spell.
Yeah, oh yeah, so I can only do 3 firebolts.
Yeah, you can either quicken or you can twin.
Yeah, so I do quickened on 1 and I do twinned on a second firebolt. So it's only 3 sorcery points.
He's
So-
casting 2 different spells.
I cast 1 firebolt as a bonus action flux.
Did the first
And-
one hit Flux? With the 12?
It did not.
Okay.
And the 21 does hit.
Right?
And the second 21 hits. Because I'm using a bonus action via quickening the first firebolt, and then my base action to do another firebolt, which I'm then twinning to make that make sense.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, this will do 28 and then 18.
What is that, 46?
They both hit. Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we put a lot of pain into this poor guy.
He looks dinged up. He doesn't look as badly. He looks a lot tougher than the hill giants you saw.
Is he looking haggard at all, though?
No,
I've done 82 to him at least.
it's your turn, Alicia.
I go out to the cave. Can I see him?
Yes. you can.
All right, 3 attacks.
I love this. The elf jumps out and just goes.
All right, okay, Red. Why are you rolling?
I just said sorry about that.
He's playing with macros. Don't
Okay.
worry
I'm
about it.
trying to edit macros and I
And?
bumped it wrong.
Off a hit.
All right, and also after I roll the damage, I'm gonna use up an action point so I can attack 3 times again.
You mean your action surge?
Action
is what
surge?
you're saying.
Yes, the action surge. You want me just to do the extra 3 attacks now, or just do damage then 3 attacks?
Do the damage first.
So that's 49 right there, and now 3 more attacks.
Roll for
That's
hit.
good. That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
So a
he's
grand
looking
total
pretty
of
haggard.
85 damage.
Looking pretty bad.
We've-
It's now your turn, Steve.
All right. I come out of the cave and shoot a short bow at him. About all I can do.
Ah, you just forgot the thing. You could have said I hide first. Got sneak attack advantage.
Can you do that with a ranged weapon?
Yes, you could do sneak attack with a ranged weapon.
Oh fuck! You can.
Yes, sneak
Oh,
attack
well.
was changed to ranged weapons because it was.
Is that your
yeah,
turn?
Sneak
But if I
in
missed, yeah.
ranged.
Your turn, Amdor.
Okay. I need to take a look what the range of flame strike.
Yeah,
is
they
gonna be.
actually changed it to the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
I can fly at 50 feet, so I'm a bit slower than he is.
Okay. First things first, I send my spiritual weapon as I walk out of the cave. Run out of the cave. I send my spiritual weapon. How high is he?
60 feet up.
I can't get to him, so I will just leave the spiritual weapon where it is, and then I will do.
Question: the Warhammer, is it the kind you can throw or not?
It's also in the bag of holding.
I
Oh
will
yeah,
do
that. No, I thought he took
a
that as his main weapon.
level- I will do a level 5 guiding bolt. This hits. This should do 9d6 damage.
Ooh.
If it hits, doesn't, then I'm sad. 21 to hit with this souped up. Oh my god. Think Yusuke shooting off his spirit gun at the moon
Ooh.
when he put a hole in it.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, you hook.
Never wanted to watch it.
Do your damage.
Okay.
We're running low.
All right. Roll 9d6 plus I get to add 1d8 because of my cleric stuff. So that's 31 radiant damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He's pretty shitty, but he's still standing.
All right.
Oh, floating.
Well, floating.
It's now the Hill Giant's turn. Steve? I'm gonna need you to make a strength check as you feel an invisible force grasped around your midriff.
Is he telekinesising him?
23.
Yes, he is.
This is actually good for us.
Okay, you succeeded. You aren't gonna get taken with him as he dashes 120 feet. As he dashes 120
He can't
feet.
dash again. He did an action. He can't. What?
Yeah, he.
He did an action. He only can move 60 feet now.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said
Which-
that's good for us. He's still in our range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he moves 60 feet and goes, oh, that actually
Oh
took
my
a lot
God,
more
the
out of me than I
giant
thought.
realizes
This is why I said
okay.
we're gonna get to kill him because he's still in all our range.
He misty
Yeah.
steps 30 feet. Nah, fuck that.
Can't do that either. Come on, we're done.
Shit. Okay, there's somewhere this guy's gotta live.
No,
No,
he
he-
doesn't.
No, he's
dead. This
not. You
happens.
fucked up.
Let's look at this. Let's look
You
at these
fucked
things.
up. You
Look at
fucked
these
up.
Fucked up.
Flux,
This
flux,
is
flux,
Flux,
flux.
you
Flux.
just did what the orc the Oni fucked up in the thing.
Critical
Yeah.
roll.
It was
Yeah.
critical roll.
I
No,
got
I was going to point out something.
a giant
Flux,
hand comes
flux.
down from the ceiling and gives a giant needle that says plus 100 hit points. Sticks it
No,
into the giant.
no, fuck
No,
you.
we're taking this fucker out. Fuck
We're
you.
taking him out. We get it.
Flux, it's okay. I just want to point out, even if he had dashed and Misty stepped, he'd still be in range for me to do
Yeah,
another.
he'd honestly,
He'd still be in range for me as well, honestly.
He'd still be in
Same here.
range of Gary as well. I'm the only one that would have to struggle to hit him, and I could still hit him with a guiding bolt if I moved forward.
I'd have to take a. I'd have to. It's long range, so I think it's a -2.
Unless you have sharpshooter, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have to take a -2, but it's still in my range.
Oh, on the plus side, we could all also just miss. We know he's at least got.
He's
at-
about to die, and Flux has been quiet for quite some time now.
to be fair, we know he's got at least a 17 AC.
No, some 16s hit, so it's probably 15 or 16.
Okay, well,
well, the four.
Flux, whose turn is it?
He flies 60 feet high in the air. He's now-
Okay.
He's now 120 feet in the air.
I'll
Yeah,
fly 50
okay.
feet after him.
One of us has a long bow. I could still hit him with guiding bolt. Yeah, we're all right. Whose turn is
One
it?
of us is a wizard.
That'd be the magic user's turn.
It's now Raz's turn.
I'll fly 50 feet after him, so I'm closing the distance.
It's gonna tell him where your cave
back.
was. It's gonna
Get
fuck
back
up
here,
your
you
word.
mother-
Shit. It's
You
gonna
know what?
sting
Fuck
someone.
it. Kiri,
Yes?
everybody, I'm gonna do something really fun. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna disintegrate him.
Okay, this is a valid tactic at this point. We are
Yeah.
desperate.
I was thinking you were gonna try polymorph.
Don't you have to hit with disintegrate, and then he has to
No.
pass the save?
No, he makes a dex save.
Oh wow. Okay, he's probably gonna
Yeah.
make that.
He may make it.
But we're in
Well,
desperation mode. This is everyone doing whatever they can to not let this guy get away. I love this. I'm playing a movie in my head right now of you trying to disintegrate this guy. Do it.
Roll it. Yeah, rolling the disintegrate with quicken.
Jump.
Get shit up.
Oh!
I knew it was gonna
Fuck.
happen. All right.
Oh!
Wait. But
so
I
you got
still...
one firebolt. Do it.
Nope, twin firebolt because I still have a lot of sorcery points. So double firebolt.
He
Well-
dodges. Our storm giant dodged the instant disintegration ray. Does he dodge the two firebolts that were right behind it?
Well,
Does not. So that's another
37.
37 damage. Is he still up?
Make a dex check, Raska.
Oh boy.
Oh God, what the? Ah!
Make a dex save.
I got a 13.
I'm gonna require a 15 to dodge the falling hill giant corpse.
Oh God, no! Oh, you're gonna fucking die!
Don't worry, I can bring you back. As I say, as I dive out of the way.
I'll survive.
Say 46. Actually,
Wouldn't that be an acrobatics check?
No, it would be dex save.
Yeah,
To dodge
that's
falling
a
objects is dex save.
yeah. How is it only? How is
actually,
that
no,
only
hold on,
that?
that's- Yeah, wait, no, I missed that.
You messed it up because it's still because you're
He's
falling.
120 feet up. It's the first 10 feet is free, so that's 11d6.
Oh, poor Raska's gonna take another 76 from this.
So yeah, it's 11d6 damage because it's
Not bad though. He's only taken 9 damage so far.
Yeah, you got lucky with those 2 1s.
Well, let's see how lucky he gets with another 7d6.
Yeah, he had something like 70-something health.
I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm
we're rolling 5d6 for Raska falling, 3d6 for the giant body falling into him.
Okay.
Ow.
It's not enough to instantly kill.
All right.
24 damage, Raska.
Oh,
So that's-
a third of my HP.
All right, so he loses about a third.
Yeah, I'm down to 55. Ow.
Quick, drag him into the cave. Amon says as he starts pulling this motherfucker.
Ow! He's on top of me.
Put your back into it.
I helped get the arm off him.
I cast a level 4 cure wounds to our sorcerer as I reach underneath. So that's
Just to make sure.
5d8 I roll, I believe.
Thank you.
So there, you healed 21. Now get your back into pulling this fucker in the cave.
Now,
Just to make-
as we're dragging the body into the cave, I go to our nice cleric and go, so what have we learned today?
We've learned it worked. Now get the fuck in here. We need to search the body.
The worst part is that technically is accurate. Is that, hey, the fuck up worked.
This is accurate. Also, the broom can drag 400 pounds, so the broom's helping too.
Yeah.
So do we get the body in the cave?
I'm gonna be nice to the sword and shove White Wythe right into him.
Oh, hey! You killed my master. Sweet. He was alright.
I like weight.
Well,
You know what this means, lads? As Almond's dragging more and more, we're gonna get paid.
I think we should go and kill the babies, though, just to be
No,
safe.
no. We got.
we
what
don't
needed.
need to.
All right.
You know,
so,
he was on an ambassador mission here to talk with that hill giant chief and discuss things. I'm not sure exactly what he discussed. He
Wait,
said
oh yeah, we still need to kill the hill giant chief, to be fair.
No, we don't. We got our evidence. They were hoping we would kill the hill giant chief. We didn't have to. That was the secondary objective. We have
Fair enough.
completed the primary objective. We have proven that the giants are gathering together for some reason.
Don't
All
know.
right. Can we?
We saw a fuck ton of
Can we
giants.
search the body?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's wearing, like, decent clothes, but nothing in his pockets. Now that you look at him and think back, you think, hey, this is probably the guy that all that nice clothes will belong to. In fact, you have his clothes in the bag of holding. If you wanted to dress him up real nice now before he dies, before you put his body in the ground.
We just put him in we put him in fancy.
Dress him
No,
up in
no,
an
we're
open
gonna
basket.
let's just put him in the bag of holding.
No,
There
look,
we go.
here's what we're gonna
No.
do. Here's what we're gonna do, lads. We're gonna cut off his head, and we're gonna wrap it in this sack, and we're gonna put it in the bag of holding. We have proof that the cloud giants have been meeting with the hill giants. That is proof of something.
Yep. I
I
take.
don't know what, but it's proof of something.
Giants, okay.
What?
Giants meet with each other. They are the same race. It's not, like, super unusual.
All right, fine.
This guy was an ambassador.
All right, fine.
Please.
We'll cut off his head as proof, and then next time we play, we can decide what we want to do. If we want to leave the cave, and
We're not
go back
done
to
yet.
town, or if
We're
we're
not
going
done
back into the fortress.
I take Waith and I chop the head off.
Oh, while we're here,
okay.
let's divvy up that gold amount or the money amount real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna point
I
out that by the
have
time you
a
say that, Raska's
total
already
of-
turned you out.
Let me get a calculator out. From what I wrote down, I didn't get the first stuff that we got. There was
No, that I took I took those.
Yeah. How much was that?
We're not going into town yet. I said we're divvying up the gold,
Okay,
not the items
The cash.
that are worth gold.
All right, so that's 4. All right, that's 32 gold. 32 plus
32 gold.
400 plus 9 gold equals 8. Oh fuck! It equaled 400. Oh no, equaled 441 gold. Right now is what we have.
Okay, divvy
Divided
that
by
up.
4, 110 gold for everybody. Plus 2 silver and 5 copper.
2 silver, 5 copper, and 110 gold.
Okay.
Gold.
I have 15 pounds of just money.
That's why you have the bag of holding.
You know what's weird? Cloud giants have fangs and it never gets addressed.
Yeah, I saw a picture of one after we killed him, and I'm like, oh,
They
that's...
got like vampire fangs and then no one ever says anything about it.
So what's with the fangs? Shut up. 2 silver and 5 copper. Okay. So did everybody have fun?
Yep.
We
Flux.
murdered people.
How was it like killing Roll 20? Apparently.
Fun. I would have liked to kill one of you. Very angry I didn't get the chance to kidnap Red.
Honestly, I'm just disappointed that we didn't get to stay there because I could have.
We're probably going back, dude. Don't worry.
What
Yeah.
book is the poisons in?
I don't know. I
think
got that
Dungeon
from
Master's
Roll20.
guide. It's got poisons.
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably
okay.
from the Dungeon Master Guide. I'll be
So
honest.
I need to head off. It was really fun tonight, guys.
That was fun.
That was fun.
So are
Let's
we
just-
doing this next week? Just before you leave, Flux?
Probably.
Next week or in 2 weeks?
The week after.
No, 2 weeks. Sorry.
All right, because I gotta look up my poison. Because I said I had poison. I know I had poison, but I fucking didn't have the thing, so I couldn't find it.
You know, on the plus side, though, we have weakened some of the giants, so some of them are still going to probably be banged up.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, Diplo. This was your
A good
this was your
debut.
test out. Yeah, this was your test to join the group, and you've done pretty good so far. What'd you say, guys?
Well, it was fun.
I played Pathfinder with him. Yeah. He knows
Yeah,
I'm
no,
fun.
I know Kiri's played with Diplo, but Red, think you okay with Diplo staying around?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool. Only thing, Diplo, is all right, me and Red have a problem, and that's we like to rant. And when we rant at each other, it becomes a bigger problem. Just let us tire ourselves out.
Fine, I'll let you tire yourselves out.
Ooh, there-
Kiri, be the voice of reason and say I am not lying.
Yep.
I mean,
We
I
usually
don't-
bitch at each other too.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't-
that's why I let it go when I know what. Here's the problem, Diplo. I'm getting into this a lot more, so I am doing what I knew it was stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
I
god,
knew
that
as
was
a player it was stupid, but this is what Amon would do.
I mean, to be fair, Razka would have also done it because he just doesn't give any shits, and he was getting kind of bored.
Yeah, no,
because
I
there
was
wasn't any
literally.
fire.
and my character is yeah.
Your
Squishy.
character is extremely cautious. It makes
Fair enough.
perfect sense.
As was my
Exactly.
character.
I built this character to
Naya Tagaji said
be
next game March 3rd Giants again.
a